Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You're listening to the What It Do podcast. Yeah. But hey, man, welcome back to an episode of the What It Do podcast. In the studio this week, we got Mr. Cashola Longoria.
Hey,
welcome.
Or Cash.
Thank you for coming down, man.
Yeah,
for real,
yeah, bro, for sure.
I'm really happy that you came down.
Yeah, no, he was all talking real big about you. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
he
calm
really
down, bro. Is
was.
it like a crush here? Or what?
That's my foot.
Something. I was like,
I haven't seen him in a few years,
Man,
man.
it's been a hot minute. Yeah, it's been some years, man, and it was crazy because I had told my brother I've been wanting to hunt, right? I want to shoot some shit up, kill some shit, whatever the fuck.
Deer or hog?
Yeah. Well, both.
Both?
Shit,
Whatever.
anything.
Yeah, whatever will die.
Hey, and my older brother, he was like, man, hit a ham. I said, ham? He's like, yeah, he likes doing that shit.
Yeah.
So then it was weird because, like, did you hit me up first?
I hit you up,
right?
yeah.
So, and it happened to be within, like, a day
They're like
or
out of
two.
nowhere, too.
Yeah, and it was weird. And I was like, bro, I've been wanting to hit you up. What's up with some honey? He's like, yeah, woo to woo. And he's like, hey, you want to get on my podcast? I said, what are you talking about? I've been having a podcast for. I said, dang, I didn't even know that shit. Nigga.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, hell yeah. I'll fuck with you, my nigga. You my nigga. What's up?
Yeah.
Fucking A.
I was like,
Yeah.
if you want to go hunting, you got to do my podcast.
Hey,
For real. I gotta get you on my lease here.
Yeah. That's how I'm going to get you guys.
That's how we
Fucking
get
A,
you.
bro. Well, that's badass. Like, you've been on this trip for a minute. Like, man, I want to go hunting. What?
No.
I should say, what brought it up? What brought the fact that you want to hunt?
Shit. I've always wanted to hunt,
Yo,
bro.
okay.
it's like I
But
need to get it out
ain't
of my
no-
system.
I've never been nowhere to shoot no bow and arrows, no fucking guns at no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not at fucking animals, you know?
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
like,
Just people in the middle of the city.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
yeah.
It's going to come in handy
That's
today.
right,
I already
that's
know
right.
it.
You keep that on hand, Tiffany. It's
Yeah,
all-
I got
everything
you.
is allegedly, we say
Allegedly,
today.
straight up. Even if I forget, it was allegedly.
It was
Allegedly.
Damn, that's badass, though.
Magical
I mean,
words.
dude, I think everybody should at least try to hunt once.
Yeah, for sure.
It is, man. It's a fucking experience, bro.
Especially if you do
Honestly-
it with the bow and arrow.
Honestly, I thought you just hunt and leave the motherfucker dead and shit, right?
Yeah.
But he's like, no, you got to kill it, you got good, you got. I ain't.
There's work. It's
Yeah,
work.
I
yeah.
know it was like that, but I mean, shit. I kill it, you good. You
I
know
mean,
what I'm saying?
I mean,
Fuck it.
honestly, you don't really have to. So, like where I'm at, if you really wanted to, as long as you're willing to pay the money, there's a processor that's not like, what is it, like 5 minutes away from where where I'm at. If as long as they're open, you know, and it's not too, if they haven't closed yet, which
But during season, man, they have a drop off.
that's right, they have a freezer.
Yeah.
You can take it in there and they'll gut it for you. Now you got to pay a little bit extra.
Yeah.
They'll gut it for you.
But it's not, I mean, $150, right? Which is
Yeah, because
That's cheap.
I want to say it's
Yeah.
well, it went up a little bit. It's like 130 if it's gutted, and I think it's 160 now if it's not gutted.
Oh, it's not gutted.
Yeah.
How much to like stuff it and all that bullshit?
Now that
like hang the
Taxidermy.
nigga
okay,
on-
Yeah.
now you're getting
On my
into
wall and
now you're
shit.
getting into like $1,500, $2,000 type shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want like a what they call a shoulder mount, which is just like the chest, the whole head, the neck to his back of his shoulders,
Yeah.
that's probably around $1,500.
Yeah.
If you want the motherfucker standing up in your living room, now you're probably talking like 2,500 to 300, 3,000, something like that.
Yeah. Or you want like a euro? I think that's like what, $600?
I do.
$600?
Euros is just the skull and the horns, but they do it real cool. Like, man, that's fucked up because I was gonna bring one up here because I knew that you were interested in hunting.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring one of mine up here. So the Euro mount is just like they what they do is they take the whole head, and different places do it differently. Like some of them use chemicals, other ones use like beetles, and the beetles eat everything completely off to the bone, everything. And then when they get it back, they dip it, and it kind of like makes the bone look like a pale white color.
Yeah.
And then they'll stain the antlers a little bit, but it looks really cool. And then you just hang it up on your wall like that. So it's the skull and the antlers.
Nah, I want the real shit.
You want the
like-
whole thing?
Yeah, you want
Yeah,
that?
I want the
See,
motherfucker.
that's a euro amount.
Yeah. That's a Euro mount.
Yeah, like he's already dead.
Yeah.
I want some
You want
shit.
it to look like he's walking through the wall.
Nah, I just want the motherfucker when they walk in, they be like, "What the fuck?
You got a
Bitch,
whole
I
fucking
killed-
deer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bitch, I killed that nigga. Right
Hell
there.
yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. A lot of people can't say that.
Fucking
That's a
zebra
spike, fool.
Yeah, I want a zebra or something.
Bro, I don't know.
that.
You live in Austin. You might get people outside your door like, no, don't go here. They kill animals here.
I'll kill you too, nigga. Nah, but
Allegedly.
I didn't.
So how much to get this full stuff?
He didn't say kill. He said steal.
Yeah, steal.
Steal you.
Steal. I don't kill.
No, man.
That's funny.
But to you, it doesn't matter whether it's gun
No,
or
this
it's
one, I
bow.
want to get the experience. You
Okay,
know?
okay.
Yeah.
Really on both. I want to shoot some shit, and I want to shoot it with a bow and arrow, and I want to use a bow and arrow. Or
Okay.
Not a bow and arrow. What is it? Crossbow?
Crossbow?
Okay.
And
Crossbow
then
would be
use
cool.
a bow and arrow, too.
Yeah.
But I heard that shit's hard, so I don't know.
It just takes practice.
It
but
just
you'll
takes
get
some
it.
practice, yeah. When you actually do it though, man, like
No, when we
do it,
Yeah.
when we do it, no, but your personal experience doing it, it's like it changes you a little bit. Like you know, you like, man, what the fuck? Like to say you killed an animal and then you ate that animal with a bow. You did it with a bow and arrow. Like that takes you back,
Well,
bro.
hold
That's
on,
some
hold on,
what do
hold
you call
on.
that? Like a
Hold on. You talking
primal.
about,
it's primal.
Primal shit.
It's primal.
Yeah.
nigga, you talking about eating. I want to eat them.
You don't want to eat it? You just want to kill it?
He's like, I don't
Yeah,
wanna
I
do
You never had
that.
deer meat before?
I've had deer jerky. I always some deer jerky.
See, but you're eating it though.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll fuck that up.
You can, you can. Have you ever had? So back straps is what everybody usually wants off of a deer. It's like the steak of the deer.
Yeah. It's like that primary. It's like
Yeah.
that filet mignon.
It's like the
of
filet
deer.
mignon of the deer.
All right.
Yeah.
Like
If you ain't never had it before,
I just never had it. That's
Yeah.
it. Like
You
I
don't-
tried some duck shit from. You remember Alex Dale?
yeah.
Yeah, that nigga gave me some duck shit one time.
Shout out to Alex Dale.
Yeah,
I was
shout
trying to
out
get,
to
I was trying to
Alex,
get him
man.
on
That's
here.
my dog.
Yeah.
It was cool. It tastes like a little bit like chicken, but like I just never.
Like texture's a little bit different. Or
Yeah,
something? Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm just stuck on like chicken and beef and just
Yeah.
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 I haven't experienced everything else.
Yeah,
Man, you live in
Open your
Austin
palate.
too.
Yeah.
Boy, there's some good stuff in
Yeah,
Austin.
but you gotta realize I'm one of those things. Like what I like is what I like.
Yeah,
I'm
I
scared to
got
try
you.
something else.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then, oh fucking $50
Well, see, I think the
plate, and I didn't
experience
even
you
like
need.
it.
You gotta open your palate.
And this is how I got introduced to it, right? And of course, I through my dad and shit, right? And I've introduced like my buddies into this shit, right? So I'll sit there and I'll kill something. And I'm like, dude, I cook it, I prep it, and I'm like, hey man, we're gonna have dinner at my house. Or if we're camping, like say we fish, right? I'll fillet the fish, throw that bitch on the grill because we're gonna eat what we catch,
Yeah.
you know. And to them, man, they were just like, dude. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, you're around a fucking campfire, you're drinking your fucking beer while you're enjoying the shit you just caught. You're just like, damn, this shit's delicious. It's a whole different experience, man.
Mm-hmm.
I would try some shit like that, but like, I don't know, dog. Like, all the bones and that shit, right? Like I've been.
You talking about the fish?
Yeah, I've eaten fish and I had a bone stuck in my throat.
Oh.
Nigga, I was like, hey, that shit mentally fucked me up for like a whole hour. It was stuck. Right?
Oh.
It finally went away. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But that shit.
You
fucked
start
me
thinking
up.
about it. What if this don't go away?
But I've seen people eat fish with the eyeballs and all that bullshit. Like,
that's
nah,
man,
man, that's
Nah,
gross.
bro.
Man, that's gross. Look,
Yes.
the fish I like is straight up Long John Silver. Straight up, that's the best fish ever to me.
Oh, bro.
Or Captain D.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You just
Captain D's,
Yeah, there's just
damn.
not a refined palate. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's
So
just-
so you haven't been to like sushi places or anything
Nah,
like that, huh?
I try sushi, but because my kids like that. Shit.
Okay.
yeah.
They're like, Dad, try it, fool. I said, Nah, I don't like it. They're like, Man, just try it. So for them, they're my baby.
You gonna try it, yeah.
Yeah, I try. Man, I spit that shit out. I said, Man, that shit's gross, bro. They're like, Why? Why you like it, nigga? I know why I don't like it. It's gross. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell nah.
Do you like shrimp?
I don't, bro.
You don't like
but,
shrimp? Okay.
But hold on. Alex cooked me shrimp because I told him I don't like that shit, bro. And one time, it's been a long time ago, he cooked some shrimp. It didn't taste fishy. I don't like all that fishy
Yeah.
taste, And Alex cooked some shit. It didn't even taste like no shrimp. That shit was fire, bro.
Yeah. He knows.
But he knows what's up.
He knows
you know
what's
what
up.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Other than that, I'll eat some shrimp Alex makes. Fuck
Alex, I hope you're listening, man. I reached
Alex,
out. I
hey.
reached out to him because I want to bring him on too, man. I think he would do good on here too. But Alex, if you're listening, bro, we're waiting for you.
Yeah.
There's a chair right here.
Shout out to Alex, man, on the good cooking.
Yeah. I think that's what it needs, man. It's the experience and somebody who knows how to cook.
Yeah, because some
Very
people
true.
don't cook good.
Fuck,
You know,
no, they don't.
Some.
People,
He said nope.
so, dude, some people claim to be like, oh yeah, man, I made this one time, and man, I've had it. I'm like, dude,
Don't make it no more, bro.
yeah. It's like, yeah, you're done, dude. I don't know what your experience is, but stick to the microwave or a fucking air fryer because this shit's not good.
Yeah. Well, then they ruin the experience, and then people
They
don't.
do,
like,
man.
You may have had like a bad experience, and you're like, I don't ever want that again.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I've made shit, right? People are like, damn, this shit's good. And they're like, man, what is it? I was like, you really want to know what it is? You know, and they're just like, man, I don't know. Maybe I'm not ready. You know, and I was like, after we eat it, they eat the burritos or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Hey, you
they're
know
like,
what
God
fucked
damn.
me up? That was like that. Tripas.
Oh, fuck.
When I found out what it was, I ain't never ate it again.
Well, how was it though when you ate it?
Hey,
That shit was bomb, right?
it was. Hey, yeah, it was bomb.
bomb.
But
Just don't tell you what it is.
mentally, it fucked
Yeah.
me up. So I was like,
Yeah.
no, I ain't doing that shit.
Would you eat a heart of an animal?
Would I eat?
Have you ever eaten a heart of an
No,
animal, or
or
a liver, or nothing?
nah. Why is it good?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of liver.
Well, first of all,
But
what
heart's
about
good.
heart? Like I ain't never.
I ate a deer heart,
Mhm.
and it was fucking good. Because you got to do it right.
He's like,
No, I mean, I cut
bro,
it.
bro, you.
I'll tell you this.
What if somebody ate your heart, nigga?
Well, man, they probably had a
fucking
fucked up
zombie
heart,
or
bro. You know
something.
what all I smoked and drank? Like, no, I'm just kidding.
allegedly.
allegedly. The problem with the heart though is, man, you gotta. It's a lot of work for very little meat. Like you got to cut out all the little valves. You got to cut out all. I mean, there's so much to it, and then you end up with this little bit of meat, and then you got to cook it for that long, because if you overcook it, it ain't gonna taste good. But if you undercook it, it ain't gonna taste good either. It's got to be just right. I mean, it was just like boom, boom, done.
Yeah. I think it tastes good no matter how you cook it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I like
ate
it.
it too.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. It's really
Heart?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's really, really, really good.
Well, that time that I was telling you, I made my buddies like a discada, right? And they were just like, damn, what is this? Fucking meat's tender as fuck. Like, it's good. And I'm like, man, I know how you are with fucking food. Like, you're particular with your shit. And he's like, man, no, tell me. I want to know what it is. I was like, it's heart. It's cow heart. And they're like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, dude, it's tender as shit, man. It was like butter. Man, you're sitting there eating it. Oh, it's so fucking good.
like butter,
bro.
yeah.
It's
I don't know.
yeah. But it was crazy because he's just like you. He's like, nah, hold on, man, hold on. But he's like, don't tell me what it is. I don't want to know what the fuck it is. I want to eat it, bro. They was like getting fucking, second plates, third plates. They were wrapping that shit in burritos, eating it like a taco. They're like, you got to tell me what it is. It's just fucking good. And I was like, it's hard.
Yeah.
They're
It is
like,
good.
Fuck,
Especially
that
if somebody cooks it
Oh,
right.
yeah.
It's very good. Have you ever had calamari?
No.
Yeah, calamari. Well, see, that has to be done right too.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Look,
just like-
look, all that fucking
It's like,
nasty shit I won't eat. I eat regular shit, bro.
yeah.
I eat spreads. I eat
You eat that's
pizza.
nasty
I
shit.
eat
Spreads,
fucking-
man.
Y'all eat hearts and shit,
Wait,
bro.
Since
I don't know about
since
all
I've been
that
out in the
crazy
free
shit.
world, I have not. I've tried my best to not touch any ramen noodles at.
Shit.
Oh.
Is that
We got
bull?
ramen
I'll give you a
noodles at my
spread
house
right now.
I don't want to
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
with you.
hey, man. Hey, my kids like spread. Goddamn.
That's funny.
Dad, this is good. What'd you get? Hey, man, don't worry. It's mom's recipe.
That's my recipe.
Yeah. I took culinary school. I was like, this wine tastes fucking weird.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
I made it in the bathroom.
it's in the
with trash,
tank.
with the trash bag and shit.
Fucking hooch, boy.
Hooch, baby.
Hey, that
Oh,
shit, hey, who have, man.
I never have, but you know what? I'll fucking
Hey,
try it.
We'll make some here.
Hey,
Damn.
baby duck wine.
straight up, hooch, it fucks you up, dog. But
It
it
does.
stinks like ass and feet.
It does.
The one I drink,
It's yeast. It's
ye-
fucking yeast.
It's a bunch of mold. Is what
Yeah,
it
Yeah,
really
yeah,
is.
it's
yeast.
yeast.
But goddamn, bro, that shit smell like ass and feet. I was like, man, how y'all niggas drink this shit?
Because that's why they put all them
And
Jolly
that-
Ranchers in
and
it.
that was as soon as I got to the prison, right? So I was chiefing with them niggas, and they give me it's all hot. I said, "Why's it all hot, nigga? Hey, give me some."
Like, we don't
But-
got ice in
yeah,
here.
and then pour some ice in this bitch. That
Have
shit
you ever
nasty,
seen? Yeah.
but
Have you ever seen that movie? Let's Go to Prison. No. Have you ever seen it?
I never even heard of
You
it.
ever heard? It's fucking hilarious.
Who's in it?
Will Arnett. God damn.
How old is it?
Yeah, how old is it?
It's not that. Maybe it's like 10 years, 10, 15 years old.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's old.
I might have to look it up.
Well, anyways, they get out of prison, right? And they start a fucking vineyard. And then it's funny because when they're in the prison, they sit there to drink it, right? They're like, what is this? It's like, it's baby duck wine or whatever. He's like, it's the good shit. And instead of drinking, he's like,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. That shit had me feel like I was in the free world, bro. Like,
no, well,
yeah, I would get drunk, and you know,
Yeah,
sometimes you gotta catch a little fade. In the,
Yeah.
you know, we all get drunk. We just gonna catch a little fade in the cell real quick. But really, man, that shit. I'll call my brothers. I'll call my primos and shit. Hey, bitch, I'm all fucked up. What's up?
Like, you're in jail.
Yeah. What the fuck you doing? Because they're all
What are you
fucked up.
talking about?
Remember when we had the club?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the times I had called my brother over there at the club, and they're all chilling. He's with the homies and shit. They're all fucked up, and you know, they're sounding like they're having a good time. But at the same time, when I'm talking to them,
Yeah, having a good time
hey,
too. Shit.
hey, I'm having a good time too, nigga. I'm with the homies in here, nigga. We get fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? So it was all cool, man.
Which what was the name of that? Is it up and down, down and out, down and out? No, it was something else before that.
No, we had it in the beginning. It was the Fizz,
The Fizz.
and then it went to
that's off of Vanderbilt, right?
It was Knickerbocker.
yeah,
Knickerbocker, yeah.
Knickerbocker, and then it went to what was the other fucking shit, bro?
I thought it was down and outs, wasn't it?
Well, that was when TJ had got it.
Oh,
but
okay.
when he had got it, I was already in prison.
Oh, okay.
So, cause it was me, my brother, and my tío. Remember my tío Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was only us three that started the club and had it going and shit. You know, Hypnotic.
Oh, Hypnotic.
Yeah,
That's right.
And
They used to
so-
have the big old fish bowls.
bro. Yeah.
I remember that shit.
It was that shit was
That
pumping.
shit should have been illegal.
Man, a lot of shit should have been. No, but it was
It's
dope.
something with a crab with that.
Yeah, the crab shot or crab, whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah,
it is.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
right there.
Okay, yeah. I got fucked up there once.
Yeah, so
He's like,
Yeah, it's probably been your club at that time.
it might have been. It was really dope, man, and it was cool.
Didn't Little Dog work there? He was a bouncer there. Or maybe that was whenever TJ had it.
Probably when
I think it's whenever TJ had it.
Yeah.
Damn, how was it owning the club, man?
Huh?
How was it owning the club?
Man, bro, look, straight up, I was young. And at that time, I had
That's what TJ said.
Look, I had another. No, I had another club. Okay, that was just a club with me and my older brother, Birdman. Shout out to Birdman, my tío, Uncle Joe, right? That was our club. But before that, I had a different club with Harvey Tapia,
Okay.
and that was called Club Ecstasy, which is where Patrons is, or
Yeah.
whatever. The
Yeah,
fuck it's
I remember
called.
that.
El Patron.
Yeah. So it was over there in that plaza.
In the body
but I
work.
had both at the same time. I just had one with the homie, and then the other one with my brother and my tío.
Okay.
But the one with the homie, that lasts like 9 months, fool. We had Slim Thug, ESG, Little Flip,
Is that when
Lil
we-
Kiki.
Is that
all
when
the-
we allegedly had the keg party afterwards at the Twin Buttes? And the cops showed up.
I remember
And
that.
we had all
but
the
I don't know if it
like
was
4 bonfires going
yeah,
on.
I don't know if it was at that time, but I know at that time, man, it was stupid rowdy, dog.
It was
Yeah.
very
Like,
rowdy.
very because back then it was a whole different type of crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Those people aren't free anymore. No, I'm just kidding.
hey, a lot of them,
a lot of them aren't though. Yeah.
No, but straight up, but like, it was all fun, you know.
Uh-huh.
But at the other club with my brother, and my tío, that was super fun, and that one lasted, I think, like 8 or 9 years with us. And then I went to the feds and shit, but like they kept it on. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And then I guess my primo TJ, I guess he started doing his own thing with it too.
Shout out TJ.
Shout out TJ, bitch. But yeah, man, we're all real close. We're family orientated and
Yeah.
show love to each other and just try to make money. We're all about making money, bro.
Hell
Straight
yeah.
up, you know.
Fuck, that's cool. That's
Relatable.
I need to make money. I need to make money.
Relatable.
Shit.
I the one time that I'm thinking of, it was Paul Wall and Chameleonaire, and we were there at the club after the concert. There was going to be an after party, but then Paul Wall and Chameleonaire decided they weren't going to do it. So then everybody decided, well, fuck it, we bought all these kegs, let's go to the lake. And we all ended up at a fucking Twin Buttes, like a fuckload
big-ass
of us,
party.
a
Yeah,
big
no.
ass party.
No, that's where we used to hold it now. Afterwards, you know,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
the after club.
That was the after club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
After lake.
it was like
Hey,
It wasn't just at Twin Buttes. It was like way deep in there.
No, yeah, there's like a hill that dipped down.
Yeah. You could see the cops coming. We knew the cops were coming.
Oh, yeah.
But it was crazy because
Y'all dip out.
Yeah.
anything goes. And then when the cops came, you got all directions to run, so it's on to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every man for himself at that time.
Oh, I know, man. Because we used to go party out on the, you go over the hill by the airport and get all the way to the back, right? And what was cool there is that if you knew the area, you're right. You could see the cops coming, but you could take off and you'd end up at fucking Foster Park.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Or you would go through one of something like somebody's fucking yard. You know, you just cut through the fucking yard, go out and catch the highway, and you're gone.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, you're never gonna. I mean, you leave other people who don't know. It's like you followed somebody out here.
Like, sorry.
Sorry, but not sorry. Shit, that's on you.
No, but back in the day, we had a lot of fucking parties, bro. Straight up, like everywhere, whether it be at the lake, somebody's house, or even if we shut the doors down and we party inside the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
But nowadays, bro,
Yeah.
Allegedly.
no one does that no more, man. These kids, they don't live no
don't
more.
do
It's
that.
not like that.
They're on some different type of time.
Yeah.
Straight up.
They're too.
I'm an '80s baby, straight up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm an '80s baby, so yeah. All these new type of era kids, they're just different.
They don't know how to socialize.
That's
I mean-
that's a big thing.
and they're scared to get in trouble too, man.
Man,
Like when we were kids, I didn't give a fuck, bro. At 15 years old, I'm like,
bro, I still don't
I
give a
could,
fuck.
Risk
yeah, I still don't give a fuck.
It's all a risk.
Yeah, dude. I was like, I'm 15 years old, getting home at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know,
Yeah.
and that's just the way
That's
we
just
did
a normal
shit, you
thing,
know?
yeah.
Nowadays, these kids, my kids, I mean, I don't hear anything
Hey, but
like
you
that.
know what?
He's like,
Straight
I
up,
don't hear nothing.
shout out to my kids, man, because Amari, my baby, Cash, my son, they slow me down straight up, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
Ham could tell you, bro.
Oh,
I was active and wild and untamed. And you couldn't, but ever since I had them in full custody, they slowed me down, bro. And
Yeah.
now,
Changes your mindset for sure.
yeah, it changed my mindset, but
Yeah.
like also I'm trying to break the chain of like I don't want them to be like me. I don't want them to be like I want them to be successful. I don't want them in no type of mix, no fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just be cool. Let's get this money. I'm trying to teach them that. You know what I'm saying? Like why work hard when look at me, I'm over here cutting hair for all this type of money, bro. And I'm not even working hard. I only work a little bit and I'm gonna go chill with y'all. We go blow money. We chill.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to let them know, like, trying.
There's other ways.
There's a better way.
Yeah, there's better ways, bro. Like, don't be working for other people making this little bit amount. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter, she's been, I post videos of her trying to cut my hair, so she's definitely in the game of wanting to learn that shit.
Oh, fucking A.
Same thing with my little son. So I'm just trying to build some hustlers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They get out there and get it. They ain't got to work for nobody else. They gonna, because in all honesty, bro, I ain't worked for nobody in shit, straight up, in forever, dog.
Yeah.
Since I got out of
The feds.
yeah, when I
Yeah.
got out the feds, I went to Midland to Dismiss Charity. I worked at this place called Old Out West, and that's the only people I work for really on the cool. Other than that, I just been doing me the whole time, bro, my whole life. And so I'm trying to teach my kids, like, you don't gotta work for nobody else, man. You just gotta find your own little hustle thing that you could do to get money. You know what I'm saying?
And really work at it. Yeah.
Yeah, and just get it like that. No, there's no wrong way, there is a wrong way, but don't go that way. But you got shirts, you got all kinds of other stuff that you can hustle to, haircuts, whatever it may be,
Yeah.
nails or whatever the fuck. But like, I'm trying to get them set, because one day we all gonna pass on, bro.
Yeah.
And I want them to be able to hold on and whatever I give them, as far as learning how to survive and get their own money and be their own boss, I want them to have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll remember you for that too.
Yeah,
because
straight
that's
up.
something that
Because
you
not
ins-
everybody, not
something that
everybody,
To have that
you
work
built
ethic.
into them.
yeah,
Yeah.
to have that work ethic and that hustle at the same time. But it's not cool to work for somebody telling you what to do. You gotta wake up every day, do what they say. Nigga, do you?
Yeah.
You don't have to do them.
That's true.
You're making them the money. You know what I'm saying? everything that you're putting into them, you could be putting into yourself, into your own hustle, and build that up. You ain't gotta hear nobody, in your ears and.
Oh, they had a bad day and they're gonna take it out of me.
Yeah,
Fuck
straight
that.
up. Yeah. Fuck that. Hell no. So that's how I'm trying to raise my kids. Straight up.
Well, that's good, man. That's something. I mean, that's something admirable because, but it's admirable because a lot of people don't know how to do it. A lot of people don't have that support, man. They just think, hey, man, I just got to work hard. We talked about this before.
You got workers and then you got leaders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got the worker
What
bees.
are you going to be? You
Yeah,
going to be a worker or you going to be a leader, bro? Straight up.
My dad always said, "You're gonna be a leader or a follower." So
There you go.
yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Same thing,
Same thing.
You're doing it right though, because you're building it into them, into their mentality that they don't have, that they have more than just one option.
I come from a family of business. My dad has his own business. My dad has his own. He paints cars and all that shit. He's been doing it like 40 plus years, right?
Who's your dad?
Bernie Longoria.
Oh, okay, I know who he is.
Okay, well,
I know your dad.
and then my parents, they had Franco's Cafe and Western Sky Steakhouse back in the day.
Yeah.
30 years plus with that restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So I come from, and my older brother, he got his jalapeno local. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My older brother, Bernie, built that up. You know what I'm saying? So I come from a family of go-getters. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to work for ourselves and build up and, stuff like that. And that's how I'm trying to teach my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't be the follower.
Which is good, man, because once you get bit with that bug, man, God, it's so hard to go back. It is.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard to sit there and be like, did this entire time by myself. I hustled this way. Now I got to go. I got to go work for somebody who it's the browbeating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, no, don't do it this way. And I'm like, well, no, this way works.
Yeah.
They're like, well, that's not the way I want to do it. Or some shit. They just browbeat you to death. Where it's just like, this is my shit. This is the way I want it, even though it's not working. Fuck you.
But at the same time, you want the best for your kids, right?
Absolutely.
Even when you die, you want to make sure they're good and you can die peacefully.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I'm trying to do. I want to be able to die peacefully, knowing that my kids are said that they have all the hustle in them to do what they need to do and get where they need to be.
No,
I don't want to die and they just be broke ass niggas.
Yeah.
Trying,
or leave them with debt. Too.
Or leave them with that.
Yeah.
Hell no. We shining and grinding over here.
Or the one that kills me. What do I do now? No.
That
What do
too.
you mean?
But sometimes that comes in a different factor, bro, because you could lose your major loved ones, whether it be your parents or whatever. And when you lose that, you also lose focus and every ability that they showed you. And you're just grieving and you're you know what I'm saying? So your mind's just like, I'm just kind of wearing this. No,
Oh, but that's temporary, though.
Yeah, it's temporary,
Yeah.
but some people don't look at it like that. Their brains don't work like that. They keep on keeping on that way until one day they get that snap, like, what am I doing? They show me this. I'm better than this. You know what
The
I'm
grief was so strong, it pretty
fucked
much,
me. It sucked them out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. You know what? I mean, I can get that. I can get that, but not through losing somebody. It's through a failure.
A failure.
Or a
is
failure.
A failure, definitely
Or a failure.
Yeah.
That's a good example.
Yeah,
too.
because that's a hard one. I would say I'm going through that.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's been kind of in the back of my mind for the past 3 years, 4 years, and it's kind of, you're right. It's kind of it's hard mentality to break away from. So I'll play it safe. Hey, I'll start a podcast. Hey, I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing. Yeah, I still work for myself, but it's kind of the safe way,
But this podcast is y'all's hobby, right? Or is it
Yeah, it's a hobby.
Yeah, it's a hobby.
It's a hobby.
and y'all love it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fun as shit.
It's their baby.
It takes Wednesdays. We don't schedule anything in life on a Wednesday if we have control over it, because Wednesdays is for podcasts.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, like, y'all's hobbies could definitely grow into something major.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, you can definitely
Big
monetize
times.
off of this.
So whether you have a hobby or a side hustle, whatever, just make sure it's something that eventually can take off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to move with the time and don't fall back in time, because people fall back in time. You just lost
Yeah.
after that. And I seen plenty of homeboys too. You know, I'm like, damn. You know, I used to help a whole lot of homeboys in different situations to come up and better themselves and shit. And some people just don't want it. They're either stuck on drugs or they're stuck in content with their lifestyle like that. Like,
Yeah.
nah, nigga, not me and my family. We
Got something
we
going.
always we want to keep. We set a
Keep
goal.
going, yeah.
We hit that goal. We're gonna achieve a different goal and keep on keeping on. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just you don't keep on. You know. In other words, don't just settle for that
Yeah.
or whatever.
And it's
may
hard,
have
man,
been.
because you're right. When you sit there and you help somebody, right, and then you go back and you look and they're stagnant. They're just like, "Yo, bro." And I was
You
like,
ain't
"Well,
going
you know,"
nowhere, dog.
it's like, "Oh, whatever didn't happen," or I'm like, "Okay, so it didn't happen. So who gives a shit?" You know, keep fucking going, man. I mean, well, no one's here to help me, man. Nobody was here to help you to begin with. You know,
Exactly.
Right.
I gave you some support. I gave you some, emotional support. I gave you some backup. I gave you some.
But not
your
everybody.
consejos.
But not,
Not everybody wants
everybody-
to make that decision to take.
There you go.
Yeah, to take that extra leap. You know, it's like somebody hold my hand and keep.
Some people
Take me
need
through
their
this.
their hand
handheld,
held
yes.
all the
Yeah.
way through like shit and
And I can't do. Yeah, we can't do that,
you
man.
can't.
Nah.
But hopefully, you know, whoever that falls on, they snap out and be able to break off on their own and venture
Yeah.
off. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes time, bro. Not everybody has that.
They
that
gotta
hustle
choose
or
it
that
and they
snap.
gotta want
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, one day it'll kick in on them.
Yeah.
But
I feel like I'm going. Man, it's crazy you say that because I kind of feel like these past 5 days, right? Dude, it's like something weird's happening, right? I'm getting up at fucking 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's not me. That's never been me.
Oh,
You know, I'm literally up from a dead sleep, and I'm
but
like,
what
the
do you
fuck?
do after that?
Nothing. I sit on the couch and I wait till the sun comes up, and then I jet out the door. I'll get ready to jet
So
out
you
the
don't
door.
read a Bible or you don't sit
No.
there and try
Well,
to
see,
think about things of
I
goals in life?
my brain works a little bit, you know, in that morning. I've never was a morning person, but
Me neither.
to sit there and say, you know, if I ever thought about it, it's just so new to me.
yeah, you're
that
still trying to figure it out.
Exactly. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, am I fucking dying? Or, you know, is there like a health problem? Because literally, dude, at fucking 5:30, 6 o'clock, Tiffany, I'm up.
You know, maybe I know.
And it's
I
like-
don't want you to take this the wrong way,
Uh-huh.
but it's just like, you know how the older you get, like you're more of an early riser.
God damn it. See, my wife said the same fucking thing, bro. She's like, oh shit, are you going through your old man phase? I was like, fuck that shit.
But you know, you
Yeah.
as productive as you usually like to be, you could turn that into something. You know,
I could, but like I said, right now it's so brand new that I'm
You're
like, what the
still
fuck is
figuring
going
it
on?
out. You're like, oh, what is
Yeah.
this?
I
What's
did-
the extra time?
Sometimes you just gotta figure yourself out, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up, because it's easy to get lost in your mind, just get distracted by so many other ideas or so many problems or whatever the case may be, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and to hold on to that vision and whatever you want to do, man, sometimes it could be a struggle, bro. Straight up, because
Definitely is, man.
look, I didn't know I was gonna be a barber until I was like, I think 37, 38, bro, when I went to barber school.
Uh-huh.
Like, I had, that shit was nowhere near my fucking vision of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't even know what I want to do in life. I knew I was successful ever since I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I was in a whole different lifestyle. And, but when you have people like that, everybody's a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has their mentality of being somebody, whatever the case may be, you know, whatever they want to be.
So you've always been around people that wanted to do something. And those that did, and you're just like, hey, man, you know, you basically
not
cut
me,
off the
yeah.
ones that don't, you know.
True. Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. Well, that's.
You know what? That
Go ahead.
I'm fucking y'all up right now, but
No, go
that
ahead.
that whole thing about, you know, keep yourself around people that are going a certain direction, because the people that aren't going that direction,
They're
just gonna
drag
hold you
down.
back.
Yeah,
Are we
they're
having an
dragging you
eagle
down.
and chicken conversation
eagle
right
and
now?
chicken
I was
conversation
about
right
to
now,
say,
baby.
You
it's
can't
kinda
soar with
like-
the eagles if you're hanging out with the chickens.
chicken.
Yes.
That's right though.
But some people, it takes them a while to realize that. And
Yeah.
I think it kind of took me a while because I was so stuck I was tunnel vision. Let's put it that way. I was
Okay.
tunnel vision, and something that I've only was taught and raised in, and I didn't know nothing else after that.
Uh-huh.
So I just stayed like that in that lane. But it actually helped me to grow up to visualize other aspects of life of getting money and being your own boss type shit and just doing something other than having to work for somebody else and build their company
wealth.
up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Build their wealth up. Why am I gonna do all that when I could do the same shit for
Yeah.
myself? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Oh,
true.
man.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I feel like really it's been more of like a family motto, family thing for you, just because like that's what you were kind of raised in. So,
Yeah, straight up.
So that's how you are. That's how you function.
Yeah, hell yeah, because we ain't selling for less, man. We trying to get blessed and have the finer things in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to at least,
Yeah.
But like I said, my goal in life is passive income. I just want to be able to make passive income to where I'm chilling, bro. I don't want to deal with no stress. And if I cut hair, hey, that's shit because I love to do that.
Yeah.
And
Do what
at the
makes you
same
happy.
time, it's a blessing to others. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, do I want to just be a barber all my life? Fuck no, nigga. I want to be a barber, but I also want to be able to have passive income and show my kids and my grandkids and other people to be able to expand their not to be so closed in, to expand their shit and venture off. You know what I'm saying?
Expand their world a little bit to where there's
because in San Angelo,
opportunity.
man, straight up, when you come from a small little town, man, you only know so much, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what else is out there until you get out there. Not everybody gets out there. But the ones that get out there be able to come back home and put some knowledge into everybody else. Hey, man, look at this, or you could do this, or whatever the case may be. And it's up to them if they want to take that acknowledgement and go on somewhere else with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like me, for instance, when I got out of barber school, I was cutting hair over here, and it was cool. I was booked up from morning to fucking nighttime, dog. But people are like, man, you shouldn't be here cutting hair, man. You don't cut hair like these people here. You need to be in the city.
Uh-huh.
And in my head, I was like, man, I don't even know if I'm ready for the city shit. These niggas on some other shit. They rude. They know what they want. You know what I'm saying? But
you were kind of talking yourself out of it a little bit.
The inside of me was, you know what I'm saying? But then a part of me was like, nigga, you're fucking good, bitch. You need to fucking take this shit somewhere else and get some money. You know?
gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah, but there you go. And so I was like,
That's always been you, though, for sure.
Yeah, and I was like, I know I could do
You got
this.
the
Like, I
potential.
already have that. I didn't have no doubt in myself whatsoever, right? And like I said, it's just me and my two kids. I've been raising them and everything, and that's hard. I have my own house, and it really took up to this one chick, man, a homegirl of mine, and she was like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, you can do it, dog. Like, what's the worst you got? You're already here. You got your spot. You got people on lock. You're getting money. What's the worst? You're already at the bottom. All you can do is go to the top.
Yeah.
And if that fails, you're coming right back here. You're still getting money, and you still got it on lock.
That's the great thing about being on bottom.
And
The only way,
so she didn't even.
the only way is up.
That's true.
Yeah. So she made my eyes open, and I was like, damn, this chick just fucking. You know what I'm
Mind
saying?
blown.
Yeah. And I was like, you so right. There's nowhere else.
She showed you a new path.
This is the worst that I'm doing right here. Is I'm happy. I'm
You're settling.
getting money. I'm cool. But if I were to expand and go to a bigger city, swim with some sharks and learn from them and keep on, then I'm upgrading. You know
Oh,
what I'm
definitely,
saying?
man.
And so I said, fuck it. I moved to Austin. I got into one of the best barbershops ever. And I looked at their work, and I seen their work was just like mine.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, they're no different than me. I mean, some of the
my
people,
space.
some of the people were probably a little bit lower, but for the most part, for the top dogs that I've seen there with their cuts, I'm hanging with them niggas.
Yeah.
I need to be there. So when I went there, it was good. I had the confidence. I knew what it was. And like I said, I kept that in the back of my mind. What's the worst that's going to happen to you, fool? You come back to San Angelo and you're still getting money and you're still good. There's nothing
You're
wrong
still
with you.
doing it, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it. That's the worst. Then fuck it. Let's go.
At least you could say you did it.
Give
You
it a
know,
shot.
Yeah,
if
and I
anything.
did it. And I did it. And I'm still 6 years in
There
it,
you
going
go.
with it. So, you know, fuck it, man. You got to take that. Well, first of all, you got to trust in God. You got to trust in God. And that's what I did. I
leap of
trusted in
faith.
God, and I took that leap of faith, you know, with me and my 2 kids. And at that time, they were really, really little. And, you know, it's hard. But I brought them to work with me every day for a few years and made it work, you know, straight up. And I just left it in God's hands. God, if it was meant for me to make it out here or anywhere, you know, I'm just gonna leave it up to you. I don't want to stress and get gray hairs over this bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke some weed. I'm gonna keep on doing my thing, and let's see how it goes. And bro, I've been there 6 years straight up. My kids could tell you, man. I was in a McDonald's parking lot. Motherfucker holler at 2 cars down. Cash, what's up, nigga? This and that. I look back like, who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Apparently it was somebody I cut. You know what I'm saying? From the barbershop. He knew me. We go to a movie theater. Hey, what's up, you so-and-so? Yeah. Hey, man, I seen, what's up, bro? I got you. I go to the mall, to the jewelry stores. I go places, bro. And I didn't know I cut that many fucking people's hair
Yeah.
that were successful and that had the leeway to, you know,
Hook you
Let,
up.
yeah, hook me up with
Yeah.
shit. And so it was cool. I go to barbecue spots. I go different places, bro. It was just weird. And, you know, I hadn't been there in Austin that long, but I had cut a lot of fucking people's hair. And my kids were like, bro, how you know
How does
all
Dad
that?
know
How you know
everybody?
Yeah. I was like, bro, I really don't know.
Yeah.
I said, I just came and you already know. Y'all see me. But it opens their eyes. Like,
Yeah.
you can be somebody, bro. You can cut and get easy money, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you got all these famous people coming in, being able to take pictures with you or my kids or, you know, your kids when you get old. You know, it's cool, bro, to be able to, you know, have that blessing to make people feel so good to where they come over to you and
Yeah.
your homies, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go to boxing matches.
I mean, but you know, just to end up where you ended up, you know, like I've heard of Platinum Fades, you know, for years now. You know, it's kind of one of the premier spots in Austin to go get your haircut.
it's a really top dog.
Yeah, it's a top notch place to go. And I'm like, I didn't know that, you know. And then when Abraham told me, he's like, hey, I got a buddy who cuts in Austin. I was like, oh, no shit, you know. And I'm like, there's a lot of fucking barbershops in Austin, right?
Yeah.
So I go look you up. And I'm like, shit, this fool's at fucking Platinum Fades.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this isn't like, it's not a rinky-dink shop, you know?
No,
it's
what?
fucking, it's top notch,
It's up
you know?
there. Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, oh, fuck. You know, I've heard this. Dude, I'm hearing, you know, about Platinum Fades in San Angelo.
Yeah.
Barber San Angelo, you know.
Yeah.
People around here, they're familiar with that, you know. And the shit that pops up, some of these videos, where it's kind of like, how can I put this? You ended up in a place, it's like saying I'm going to start tattooing. And then I'm going to go to California. Now, all of a sudden, you're in the same shop they're videoing Ink Masters in.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that type of level, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you're working next to Kat Von D and Oliver Peck, you
Right.
know, while they're doing this shit. You're just like, you know, with the chances that you end up working in a shop like that, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like the luck that you ended up where you ended up,
Yeah.
you
Blessings.
know? Yeah, it's
Straight up.
absolute
Blessings.
blessings.
And it's crazy, like Hal said, the day I was quitting, the owner hit me. I didn't have to show him my work. He already knew what it was.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and the barber that I told you when I went in there, he was cutting my hair and shit. You know, I was talking to him about the barber shop
Uh-huh.
and stuff. Shout out to my nigga A-Ron. That's my dog. I cut out of his chair, bro, from the morning till he went in, which was like 3 or 4 p.m. So just in the morning, I had the morning shift. He had the evening shift until a barber chair popped up for me. And once it popped up, then I got my own chair. But that's how, that's how I got in there. You know what I'm saying? He looked out for me, and as of today, that's one of my main dogs. My nigga Dolo that I told you from the oil, that's my main dog. Randy, he's a good ass nigga. The owner of the shop.
Yeah.
He looked out for me, bro. So, man, it's all nothing but love when I got there, bro. Like, and they seen what type of nigga I was. They knew I was different, but they knew I was a real ass nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And especially when they seen the work, so they was just like, man, we fuck with you, dog. I said, look, bro, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be here with y'all niggas, and I'm gonna ride with y'all niggas. A-Rod been working with Randy 15 years since he opened the shop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's only like two other barbers besides me that been there for years, bro.
Okay.
And so, it's like a family thing now. All the other barbers, they come and go and shit like that. And I'm sure you know.
Oh, yeah.
But y'all are holding it down, though.
But we're the ones holding it down.
Yeah.
Straight up. And so it's all love, bro. It's all home, and I'm comfortable.
That makes it even better, yeah.
Yeah. It makes, and not only that, we all cheat, we all party, we all kick it together as only us,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so it's all love, bro. But
that's cool to see, man, because that's what a lot of people miss. I think really miss out on when they open their either salon or barber shop. It's the environment, man. You're like, you got to be cool with the people you work with. That is huge, man.
I've got to say this about what y'all did when y'all moved. So when y'all were downtown, y'all had a certain, like, this is AR Beauty Bar. Like Amy, your wife, she had a vision on how she wanted it to be there. Like, this is how I want it to feel. This is the environment that I want.
Just for
everybody.
reference,
Yeah,
it's all Amy.
It's all Amy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when y'all moved shops, y'all were like, y'all didn't try to recreate it. Y'all were like, we're gonna take this exact same thing that we have here and just move it over there.
Yeah.
The paint job, everything.
The aesthetic, the whole feel is what
like, because that whole feeling is the reason why people like going there.
Yeah.
So like, we're just gonna take it to another building.
Yeah. It's crazy because
it was easy for y'all because it was like, not for you because you had to do all the work.
Yeah.
But for them it was easy just to move from here to there because it was like it's nothing. We're just moving to another place that's exactly like our other place.
I made it absolutely
But that
easy.
could fuck you up too, moving to a whole nother location.
Yes.
Straight up.
Yeah.
But it's kind of one of those, man, we're going to bring the vibe. Like, it's crazy because you're right. We looked at the building. We sat in there. Like, I went there fucking, it was dark as shit. I'm sitting in that son of a bitch at fucking 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like, can I recreate this vision? Can I recreate the environment in this building? Mm-hmm. Before we sign paperwork, before we sign anything, I'm like, and I'm sitting there looking at it and I'm like, fuck, I literally sat down because my wife's like, this is what I want. This is the lighting that I want. This is whatever. And I sat there and I'm like, can I make this work? Can I recreate this? Can I bring this over? And I was like, yeah, no, fuck yeah, I can do it. I can do it, and sure as shit, like, 'cause it literally feels better now than it did before.
Oh, it definitely.
But before it felt like it was too open. Now it's a little bit, closer.
More cozier.
Room. There you go. It's a little more cozier. People feel better going.
So hold on. So your daughter is related to them?
So his wife is my cousin.
Yeah.
My first cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so my daughter, I guess, would be Amy's second cousin. Second cousin. So yeah. And right out of high school, originally,
then y'all got this. So it's all
family.
It's all family.
It's all
That's my sister-in-law over there.
Yeah.
That's my wife's sister. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It's all family.
Shout out to the
Big
family.
old
Shout out to the
family.
family, man.
Yeah. Shout out to the family.
To the family, man.
Nice ring.
It's a man, but it's like, I don't know. Like I remember that whenever y'all first took that over, because like I went in there whenever they first took it over, and it was like a 1980s feel,
70s shit.
70s maybe, and then you were able to do it though.
Yeah, I was like, rip everything off the fucking walls.
This fool, he loves like I don't know if you love it, but you're very good at it.
Yeah.
He likes construction.
He
Likes to like that. Like your creative thing.
Yeah.
His creative thing is building shit. He
Okay.
like he's a.
I can feel that.
Yeah, he's always like if working on like motorcycles
Very
or go
hands-on.
karts or building something.
Yeah.
Like the studio. Oh my god! Like when we first talked about doing the podcast, he was like, "We're gonna do it out of my shed in the back," and I was like, "All right, that's cool." Yeah, I didn't know how it was gonna be. Then like the next day, he was like, "Hey, were you serious about doing it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was pretty serious about doing it." He was like, "All right, we'll come over." Goddamn, I go over there. And I was like,
The room was built. Microphones are up.
"This was but
that's dope.
They will
no,
come.
but it
That's
was like
super dope.
it was like yes, it was definitely smaller than this, but it was a studio.
Yeah, it was a full-on
that
studio.
He straight up built. It was, man. I got pictures of it. I have to show you some of the pictures because it was
Hey,
like,
man.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
hey, that's memories. Right
yeah.
there.
Actually,
sure,
I would
for
love
sure,
to put
yeah.
that on a canvas or something and hang it up here.
I could do it.
That's the
Especially
first
eventually
That would be
when
cool.
y'all blow up for sure, and y'all show.
To look back.
Gotta do that.
Exactly.
Started
Yeah,
from the
man.
bottom.
Started from the bottom for
For
sure.
sure, yeah. Well, I don't know, man.
But you know what's cool?
Not really,
All
because like you put a lot into that. Like
Yeah.
that, like
Yeah.
your the studio that he built is still better than other people's actual studios.
But what's cool is y'all are close. Y'all are all
Yeah.
family
Yeah.
connected in some way, whatever. But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's dope. I like it.
Yeah.
No, man,
it. I
it is.
like it. I
It's
like
and it's easier to work that way, man. Because having to build, I mean, you got your buddies and stuff. You know, I've had businesses, and the ones that the businesses that didn't work out, the businesses that failed, were with people that I wanted to invest money. You know, there's no soul in there. There's no connection. The only thing that's connected here is a fucking check.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
So we were too far disconnected. There was a lot of disagreements that happened. Like, for instance, the restaurant.
Yeah, but shit like this is
This works.
different.
Yes, this is more intimate. Now, we're involved
Yeah.
in this. You know,
Yeah.
there's an involvement here. See, and I had a restaurant. That didn't work out.
What you have?
We had right there on South Chatterbur, man. I don't know if you're familiar with.
It used to be
2000
Mendes.
Yeah, it used to be Mendes Cafe or Catfish Corner, the old Catfish Corner by the
Yeah,
base.
I know.
Yeah.
So Mendes Cafe was yours or
No.
Catfish
See, I only had it for a year between when Mendes moved out and Mendes moved back in.
Orderly.
So it was called the Old Pets Diner.
Okay.
It only lasted a year because it was doing great, but it was just bad. It was just bad juju all the way through, you know. And I should have called it, but I didn't. But it was one of those. It just wasn't there. It didn't click. Like it was more. See, like you were talking about when I build shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to put, like, say we have this fucking idea. I had an idea for a restaurant. I went in there. I stripped the fucking walls. Like before anybody
You
knew.
gutted that motherfucker and rebuilt the
Yeah.
inside of it. Yeah.
So, like, we had this idea, right? I'm sitting there, I'm driving by because I'm leaving my mom's, and I'm like, damn, it'd be badass to have a restaurant there. So, I'm on my way to a birthday party. So, we take all the way to Producers Park, which is over by Holloman Elementary.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I pull in there, and my mom, she's like, did you see that restaurant? You know, that'd be a good place to have a restaurant. I was like, yeah, that would be pretty badass. I get a phone call from this dude, and I'm like, hey, would you like to open up a restaurant? You know, I got an idea for a restaurant. And he's like, I could be the cook. Didn't have the money. And I was like, fuck, all right. So I was like, where are you looking at? And that building that I just passed. So I was like, fuck it, you know. So I went, I called the landlord. Went to look at it the next day. Shit, I dropped the fucking deposit and first month's rent.
Quick.
They will lie. You know, I went in there and I was like, I looked at it and I was like, strip everything. I want everything fucking gone. You know, we stripped the fucking walls. I redid the restrooms, put walls up. I redid the fucking kitchen, the storage room. I redid it all because I'm like,
trap.
the grease trap. Fuck this. I was like, that. It was nightmares, man. Like I repainted the entire building. From the fucking bottom up, I redid it all. And that was my deal. You know, I was like, I have a partner who's going to be the cook. He'll run the kitchen and run the restaurant because at that time I had another business, a construction business that I was trying to do at the same time. And it was one of those passive income type deals. And I'm like, shit, I'll just make money on this, on the side of this one. Well, it didn't work out, but my thing is like, it's just the way I do things. I'm like, kind of with the podcast. Hey man, are you serious about the podcast? He's like, yeah, come over. Like it's literally done. I got recorders, I got mics, everything's ready. It's ready to go. We just need to hit record. And he was like, fuck, that's how we started.
That's exactly how we started.
And that's how I started the restaurant.
Crazy.
I called him over and I was like, hey, I just paid the first month's deposit and fucking the deposit and rent, so it's ours. If you're for real.
Yeah.
He's like, cool. What do you want me to do? I was like, I'll call you. I'll call you in a couple weeks. I got to reduce some stuff on the inside. I called him literally to the day a month later, and I'm like, hey, come over. He shows up. There's tables, everything set up, and I'm like, here's the keys. Fridge is full. Coke machine's going.
Go for it.
I was like, let's chingale. Let's make some money. And he was just like, what the fuck?
And it was good food.
It was good food.
Yeah.
The only thing I put on him was like, you come up with the menu. Yeah, you come up with the menu. I think it was a week in advance. So he came up with the menu. He sent it over. I was like, give me a list of the shit you need.
Yeah.
Gave me the shit. I had fucking PFG and Benny Keith fucking come and deliver all the food.
I think I remember when y'all really picked up businesses. I mean, y'all were already getting busy when y'all first opened because it was like the new thing. You know how sometimes it is with the new thing?
Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean,
And then I guess it was when y'all started advertising on the radio.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, bro! Like y'all really brought the attention.
I know, bro, because I went ham. I went too hard, too fast.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
because it was like now all of a sudden it's like boom,
Go,
boom,
go.
boom, boom, boom,
You know,
boom, boom. Yeah,
And and I think about it now. Like I feel like everybody when I got there, everybody's like, let's at least ease into it, But I didn't know ease into it.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on a second.
So instead of like a soft open, you kind of just went.
We went
full,
open, full. Yeah, we went full bore.
Yes.
But that was my mentality at the
All
time.
right.
And that's what I've lost that, and I want to get that back. 'Cause
No, man, I don't know. I
missed that.
You always tell me that this was like a failure,
Yes,
but I always tell you
It was a
it was a
learning
learning
experience.
experience because it was.
Yeah.
That is true. He always does tell you that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess going back to this waking up early for the past 5 days, like waking up early. I feel like last night I was like, maybe this is my fucking telltale to get up and start working out. How can I put this?
Get moving.
Get moving, but kind of.
Bring more purpose into your day.
Well, that maybe I'll get there, but it's kind of like I'm in this fog. I'm in this fog, and I'm like, will losing weight clear this fog that I got?
I think so.
Possibly.
Brain
fog.
Because if it does, fuck, hey, everybody hold the fuck on, because we're about to go.
Yeah. So this book that I was reading, I think it's called Limitless Mind or some shit like that. I think it's called Limitless Mind. It's talking about like your diet and your brain. How your gut affects your brain.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's like,
yeah.
and it's like, if you want to get to the point, I think it's called, man, I have to look it up. Anyway, it's about being able to read things faster and comprehend it as you're reading it. Cause I like reading, but I want to read a shitload of books.
Yeah. And comprehend what you just read.
All of them. Like, I don't want to be like, it takes me a month to read this one book. Like,
have you ever had
Yeah. So, exactly. Right. So, I was like reading it, but then like the second chapter, it starts talking about your diet. And it starts talking about your weight, and it starts talking about your health. And it's like, you want this, but you've got to make some changes.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, how does changing my diet and all of this come into it? And then it gets into detail about how like your gut health affects your brain.
Okay.
And I was like, really? I never really
Well, it
thought
makes
about
sense
that,
because I read this. I was listening to this other research, right? And they're talking about kids with autism, where you change up the way they eat, change up their diet, and they start to clear up. Where it's like, yes, they're still autistic. It's not like that shit just goes away, but they're more coherent. They can speak, they're more engaging, So that's where I'm at, because I miss the days when my shit, when I woke up, fucking firing. Bro, I'm firing.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
But you're also, 80?
Yeah,
So, I mean.
whoa.
Damn. You went the far end.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, you're also 80? 80 years old, right?
I was like, I'm not that old. Shit.
I thought you was talking about 1980.
1980.
He's like, I'm an 80s baby.
I'm
an 80s
We're all
baby
80s baby.
too.
I'm an 81. You're what, an 80?
80. I'm 80.
You're 80?
I'm 88.
88?
83.
83? We're all 80s
Hey,
babies
that's the
in here.
golden era. Straight
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
They don't make them like us no more.
Hey, that's why I got that shit tatted on my.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That was the best era in life, bro.
1980s, man.
Real.
Yeah, man. That's Prance. You had Prance. You had fucking
Run DMC.
Run DMC. Beverly Hills Cop.
Beverly
ooh.
Hills
Good
Cop.
movies.
Naked Gun.
Naked
Naked
Gun.
Yeah, Hot Shots.
Yeah, hey, you have
Hot
Breaking.
Yeah.
Breaking. Oh, there we go.
Fuck, I think I was telling you I heard this fucking. They're redoing Naked Gun with Liam
Oh
Neeson.
yeah, Liam
For
Neeson.
real?
Yeah, I saw the previews to that.
Well, I
I
heard,
ain't seen Naked Gun forever.
yeah, I heard this funny. It's probably a stupid joke, but it made me fucking laugh. Right? So he's like, "So I see you did some time for man's laughter," and the guy was like, "You mean manslaughter?" He's like, "It must have been a killer joke." I was like, "That's so fucking stupid."
That's such.
The Liam Neeson,
That is
yeah.
that movie.
Yeah.
And
Or Frank, whatever his name is.
no, that's a Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie
yeah,
Nielsen,
Leslie
yeah.
Nielsen.
Yeah, that's his name, right?
That's his name. Yeah, you remember that?
I feel like
Yeah.
the last.
It was
movie-
Frank in the
old white
movie.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the last movie I saw Leslie Nielsen in was probably in Scary Movie 3.
It's cool.
Was he in Scary Movie
Huh?
4?
Yeah.
He was the president,
That's right. That's right.
and Ja Rule
He
was the bodyguard.
Yep. Yep. Dude, those movies are fucking. What is that? What is that production called?
The Wayne
National
and-
Lampoons.
National
Oh, yeah.
Lampoons.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, National
There you go.
Lampoons.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So yeah, man, they're redoing that. They're redoing some other movies, and I'm like, man, don't fuck it.
Don't fuck it up. That's the thing, right? If y'all gonna redo it, fine.
Yeah.
But do
But
it,
it's
do
more
it,
for
do
the
it justice.
it's more for the new generation, but still they should
Yeah,
also.
we got
See, they're
Liam
about to
Neeson,
redo
bro.
Spaceballs.
Oh,
They're
no
gonna,
shit.
They're
Well,
not gonna
not
redo
gonna
it.
redo
It's
it. They're
part
making
two.
part 2 Spaceballs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And-
Spaceballs goes hard.
Hell
Yeah.
Remember Jabba
Hell
the
yeah.
Dark
Hutt?
helmet,
Dark helmet.
Dark helmet, Jabba the
And
Hutt.
it's still
yogurt.
Yogurt, yeah.
it's still Mel Brooks. It's his
Yeah,
shit.
he's
And
gonna-
and
he's
he
still
is
alive?
gonna star in it.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still
he
alive.
is.
Like 92 years old or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Hey man, yeah.
I'm
But
excited.
that other movie that I was telling you about, Let's Go to Prison.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen
No,
it?
No,
but
I haven't
I
seen that.
remember you saying
Yeah.
it earlier.
It's like Idiocracy. Like I don't know.
Have you ever seen Idiocracy?
No.
No,
I've never
it's
even
so
heard of
good.
that shit.
So if you ever get a chance, watch Idiocracy because
Right.
it makes more sense today than ever. Like
Yeah.
the movie was made like in the 90s or early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
But when you're watching this movie, you're like, this is how things are today, and they're making fun of it, and like, damn, this shit shouldn't happen, and it's fucked up because that's the way it is today. Except for, I mean, like
Hey,
they go extra on it, but yeah,
I just it blows my mind that a lot of these movies that I bring up to you, like, oh, I've never seen it.
this one,
Yeah.
I'll fix it. Or you got it? We're having camera difficulties.
It's all good.
There you go. A little bit to the right. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Perfect.
No,
Hey.
I was
just- man,
fuck
I-
with you.
I just hope they don't fuck up these movies. Like it irks the fuck out of me, right?
Have y'all
Like,
seen
there's-
The Final Destination?
I have
Yes.
not yet.
Yeah.
The Bloodline.
Yes.
1 to 10, what do you think?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
talking about the last one?
Yeah,
I liked it
the one that's
because
out right
it was
now.
a good closure to.
It does
like,
close it, yeah.
I give
it
what-
an 8.
Eight?
I'll
I
give
give
it
it. I give it a 7.5. straight.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like a 7.5.
My favorite one was I think is it number 3 with when they're
The
on the
roller
highway.
coaster?
Oh, that's the roller coaster. Okay, then it's number
The
2.
highway is number 2.
The highway, whenever they have that truck with the logs on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my favorite one
Yeah.
of all of them. That's
Uh,
my favorite one.
I like them all.
Yeah. It's cool how they all tie together.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
this one
I-
builds into the next one, and this one builds into the
That
next one.
181 always stays following in all of them.
Yeah.
Tony Todd, R.I.P.
And then the dude, Candyman, he's in
Yeah.
all of them. Even though he was dying of cancer, he was still in the very last one,
And then he dies.
and then he dies.
Oh,
R.I.P.
what the fuck? I didn't know that.
Tony Todd.
So which was the one that ties all the movies together? I know there
yeah,
was one
yeah,
where it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's a good one. Which
was
one's
it
that
the
one?
fifth one where it's like, I mean,
I think it was the one. Yeah, it was the fifth.
It was the fifth
the
one?
one right before this last.
before
one.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
Where it's
brings
like-
it all.
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, all
Yeah, I
together.
don't think I've seen that shit.
Yeah.
But this last one was about the death following their family, right?
Yeah.
Or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How everybody should have died at that.
That's crazy.
One
That's
thing,
fucked up.
Oh, I
But
know.
Can you imagine if death is really like that?
it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see it is.
no, but
Damn, I don't know because I've
Those
cheated.
movies make you
I've
think
cheated
a
it.
lot.
death
no
can-
one cheats it.
Well, I kind of have. I've had kind of few accidents, car accidents, in my younger days.
No, do you think you cheat life, or do you think God has something here for you?
I think God has something here for me.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's a
For
better
sure.
way to look
Straight
at it.
up.
yeah,
Because I could have died
That's the
in
way I looked at it.
2016, bro.
yeah.
It was me, Snoop, and Jerry.
Oh, your car
My
accident.
nigga Jerry. Yeah, you remember that?
We
shit?
had Jerry on. We had Jerry
You're
on.
Nuncio?
Yeah.
Was it like
When?
within the first 10 or 15 episodes.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, that's my dog.
Yeah.
Straight up, what's up,
He,
bitch?
he don't have any more social media. I don't even know how to get a hold of him anymore.
He's off the grid.
Yeah, I just
off
got
the
the
grid,
nigga's
yeah.
number. I talked to him the other day.
I think he's
3 weeks ago.
I think he's in a relationship now. Or
man,
something, so.
hey, yeah, he is, and shout out to him, man. He's
Yeah,
doing
shout out
good.
Jerry.
That's my dog, but hey, whatever to get you good and
Oh,
life or
definitely.
whatever, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah.
I'm for it with my niggas, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Me, I can't get tied down.
I'm waiting for you.
I'm at peace.
I
in
told
life.
you.
I'm happy.
Hey, sometimes that's
man.
just the best way to be.
That's whenever me and you started talking because I was in Vegas at a bachelor party
Oh, see
for
you
a wedding,
on the fucking
and
thing.
that's whenever you had sent me a message and I sent you a message back, and then
Yeah.
we started messaging.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we hadn't
yeah.
talked in a minute. Yeah, it was my.
Well, yeah, who was it?
So that was my son-in-law. Okay, my wife's daughter was getting married, which is my stepdaughter, and so it was her future husband's bachelor party, and they needed so many people to pay in for the party bus and everything for the price to stay. I think they needed 10 people, so me and my dad went, and that's what you saw. We were on the party bus. The one that you saw, we were on the party bus on the way to the strip club.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were getting ready to fucking party.
Yeah.
And when you
Y'all went to the what, Mandalay Bay?
we went to
Getting
Mandalay
ready to
Bay
party.
was at the
Hey,
end of the
he
night.
said getting ready to party. Nigga, y'all was.
We was already
party.
getting fucked up. Yeah.
Fuck.
We that one took us. It picked us all up at the Cosmopolitan, which is where they were staying at. So we were already drinking at the Cosmopolitan
Wait, where was this at? Though?
in Vegas.
Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah. So we were at the Cosmopolitan. We were already drinking there. The party bus shows up, picks us up, takes us to Texas de Brazil, which is a Brazilian steakhouse. So we're there we're eating and drinking, of course. While we're there, we gave that girl that was the hostess and we gave her the money to go buy us some bottles so that whenever they come back and pick us up, we got something to drink on the bus.
Yeah.
So then she comes back, she picks us up, or like she's just the hostess. I don't even know how to explain. I never even met the driver. We never even got to see that guy. He's just driving the bus. She just comes in and she rounds us all up. You know what I mean? She's like, all right, we got to go get all the guys. Like she knows, she meets all of us and everything. Like it was actually really cool. Like I got the number if anybody ever wants to go do a party in Vegas. You know, shit. I got their number because they did really good. And so then from there, they take us right to Sapphires, which it's like top 3 in Vegas.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So we go to Sapphires, and we're there for like a good probably 2 hours. But on the way over there was the video that you saw when we were already getting turned up trying to get up there. And then we get there, and yeah, man, I don't know. It's kind of a fade from there because it was like, damn,
Is it a fade?
Yeah, it kind of is. So we finished a bottle on the way up there.
And niggas was turned.
Then we get in there, and we already have another bottle waiting for us. We finish that bottle, and then everybody's buying drinks on their own. And then we go to Mandalay Bay, which there's a club at Mandalay Bay, which you have to have like it's like invite only or you pay to get in there. You know, you can't just walk up in there. And it's at the 43rd floor. And you can see all of Vegas from there. Because it's like in a triangle, the way that hotel is. And it's at the very
it's weird shape.
Yeah, it's at the very end of the strip. So like the Luxor's here. I don't know what's here, some other little club, and then it's Mandalay Bay. And then you're just looking north at the rest of the strip. It's a badass view. It's really badass, especially in Vegas at nighttime.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool as shit.
All I had during the bachelorette party was
Y'all
I ate a catch.
You been to Vegas? Y'all been to Vegas, both of y'all?
Yeah, we went.
They went for he went for my wedding. I got married in Vegas.
How come I wasn't invited?
Because you weren't talking to me. You were mad. No, I'm just
Nah, shut the fuck up. Hey, where'd you get married? What year?
2 years ago in 23.
Oh, fuck.
I got married in
Sorry,
23.
nigga. Didn't invite me.
Dang.
I tell you, bro.
Damn.
Would you have went?
We were 120 episodes in, and he just got a hold of TJ.
Hey,
Listen,
look, I'm gonna tell you,
Listen.
if I couldn't have went, I would have sent you a gift straight up.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate
But-
that. We had a very small party. It was, but it was like a.
No, say it. But I wasn't invited, so fuck you, man.
bitch. Why you didn't invite me? God, I thought it was your dog, nigga.
You're my dog.
He likes
bro.
to drink.
You're
see?
my dog. You're my dog. You know the problem was
Hey,
the reason I didn't invite you is because I needed to actually make it to my wedding. I knew if I would have invited you, we would have went.
Shut the fuck up.
We would have gotten extra fucked up, and I
You
might
would've got
not
like
have
last
made
week.
it.
No,
Yeah.
straight up.
Oh, like
Ha-
last
haven't
week.
been my nigga for how long, nigga?
Over
For
20.
long-
Over 20.
Oh yeah, for
Way
sure.
over
yeah,
20.
because I'm 44, nigga. Straight up.
So am I.
I don't feel 44. I'm probably like
We were teenagers, and we met.
24.
We,
Nah.
we were teenagers when we met. We were young.
I was with Ice Cube and all them niggas.
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, because I was 14. I was 14.
14 years old?
Yes.
Fuck, okay.
Yeah, we were young.
Yeah, I was
young,
14. We, man, talking about active.
Talking about active.
Talking about active, boy. God.
So what's crazy is you ended up having a house on 17th Street.
Yeah,
But you were on.
You remember that?
Yeah,
shit?
you were on West 17th Street.
No,
which is,
I was on East.
you were on East. Okay,
And then
but
it
you
was
were on.
Cabot,
But you were
and
on the.
West was right there.
You were on the other side of Reagan, right? Because Reagan Elementary is right here.
Okay, so you know Reagan's like this, right?
You were
Then
between
got-
Reagan and Chadburn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Exactly.
back.
I was on Bonnie Street.
Yeah, I grew up on 17th Street, but I grew up the other direction. I was between Armstrong and.
Oh,
Pecan.
yeah, you're over there.
Yeah, I was on this side.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up at.
Yeah.
He's all your over
Wait, which
there.
is-
You're
yeah.
on the back side. I was
Yeah,
in the front
you're
side.
really poor. You're really poor.
No, nothing like that.
On the
hey,
other
hey,
17th
no, but,
side. Other 17th.
no, but it was a hood.
There's
over
no
there.
good 17th Street,
Hey,
by the
man,
way.
straight up, when these niggas went to my house in 17, man.
That was a trap.
Man.
I'm gonna
big
say
time
it.
trap.
That was a trap.
That was, hey, man. Motherfucking for real, dog. Talking about a superstar.
Mhm.
Man, hold up.
That's whenever y'all had brought SPM to San Angelo.
All them niggas, bro.
Remember
the
that?
whole dope house, right?
Yeah.
No, I told you I knew all them. Damn and Salty Water Records, Pancho V and Tom G.
How'd y'all pull that off? How did y'all bring them?
Hey man, that was all my big bro. He brought all the rappers, Bone Thugs, Harmony. He brought all kinds of rappers over here, dog.
Birdman?
He's the one, yeah, he was the one. All the rappers that were coming at those few years was because of him, bro. Shout out to my big bro Birdman, man.
Birdman. We're gonna have to get him
Yeah.
up in here.
Yeah, and he's the one. He's the owner of Jalapeno Locals, man. Y'all go there. That shit's good food, straight up.
Oh, we're talking about Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie.
Bernie.
That's
Okay.
my, yeah, that's
It's
my,
about Birdman.
We call him Birdman, yeah.
yeah, we
Oh,
call him
okay.
Birdman. You know,
I was like-
hey, my
I was
brother,
like,
hey, my
who's-
brother,
who's Birdman?
Hey, straight up, my brother. Hey, he changed life. He, you know, he's restaurant owner and this and that. But I'm his brother. I could say this straight up, man. He's like my dad too, straight up. But that thing is ghetto than a motherfucker, bro. That's my brother, man. He get ghetto with it. But you know, everybody grows up, you know, mature, and everybody gets into their own life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of him, man. He's successful as fuck, and he's we're all family orientated, so we're close. But we've been through a lot in life, man, and to see him where he's at right now and with his kids and stuff, I salute, man. That's a real player part in my life. You know what I'm saying? Help me grow, help me. You know what I'm saying?
That's badass.
Through my prison times and just you know, on some just every, you know, street shit, whatever the fuck. That's my bro, hands down. I would kill for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, whatever.
With the-
No, but no, you
with
know,
a bow and arrow.
He's
Yeah.
somebody that I'm you know, that's my angel to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's badass, man. Because I mean, he's got a good thing going on. He's got an awesome restaurant. Fucking food is great.
Have
Great place.
you met him before, like in person,
I've never met him, man.
bro? I'm gonna get him on here. I mean, he knows him too, so he's gonna get on here. But he's just a very busy man. But
I understand.
he's very humble. He's very humble. He knows what's up, and you know, he got a story. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And
I'd like to know it, man. Because I mean, that's kind of what, you know, what's great about this. You know, I get to see some, especially like he's from San Angelo. You know, so
Yeah.
you get to see local people.
he's
you
a
know.
star.
Yeah, well, you see the upcomings to where he's at now. It's fucking fascinating. People don't understand. Like, you see some guy right here. He owns a restaurant and shit. No one knows the background, and then
Yeah.
you hear the story, because we got a couple guys in here where you're like, you hear this the story was like where he started, where
Humble
he ended up.
beginnings and
Yeah.
Exactly, and then people were just like, dude. Like Little Dog was one of them. We're just like, damn, I like you said, I've known Little Dog for the longest time, and what he said when he did our podcast, I was like, I didn't know any of that about him.
Yeah.
You know, so you get to.
That's my dog.
Yeah,
Shout out,
yeah,
little
little
dog,
dog.
baby.
So you get to.
I gotta look up that episode.
Yeah.
'Cause we talk about that episode and people always ask about it. That was
hard to reference
it.
it.
Was so early on.
Sorry, yeah, it's
we
one
didn't
of
even
our-
put his name in the title. We just kind of named it something and just ran with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Well, that was during the time
Not
we
me
were just
trying to
doing-
look it up. Hold
You
on.
gotta put his name. 'Cause
Yeah.
Little dog, he
I gotta look this
good.
up.
That's
I'm
my
looking
dog.
it
It's
up right
great,
now.
man. Just those
that
humble
episode
beginnings.
alone, though, just to hear the things that he had to say, it was inspirational.
Yeah.
It was a really, really good
He's a
episode.
good dude, man.
for sure.
That's my dog, man.
Yeah. Like I
Little
said, it's just
dog.
great to see that, man. See the growth, see where they came from, so people don't have this weird, this off conception of who they are.
Yeah.
You know, so it's great, man.
It was funny when I got out of prison. I went with Snoop Dogg to fucking Dead Horse, and Lil Dog's name's Lil Dog, whatever. But I had barely got out of prison, though. I thought his name. I thought his name was Long Dog.
I don't remember that.
You remember that shit?
Yes.
So I'm trying to order a beer for us, bro. We had already been drinking there for a little while. I'm all yelling at the bar, Long Dog. Oh, that shit was fucking hilarious, man.
Oh,
They
long.
never came over because I was like,
No,
oh,
no,
Long
he came
Dog.
over. He
Oh,
came
he
over.
definitely came
No, he
over.
came over.
Call me long dog. I'm coming over. Who called me long dog?
But
Somebody knows me.
Yeah. This motherfucker, he's fucking funny, man. I said, man, my bad, fool. He's like, nah, it's all good out, but man, me and Long Dog, man. Long
Long
Dog.
Dog.
Long
Me and Long
dog.
Dog, man. That's my dog, though, straight up, man. Shout out to fucking goddamn Little Dog, man.
Little dog, man. He's good people.
I miss goddamn.
I got his
Dead
name.
Horse.
I got his. Yeah, dead
That
horse.
was a.
San Angelo lost something when we lost
Look,
dead horse.
Every time I every time I
Got
come
that.
every time I come to San Angelo, bro, I don't go to none of these bars, clubs, none of that shit.
Uh-huh.
I only went to fucking Dead Horse
Kimbo's.
and Kimbo's. Now that is gone, I'm just at Kimbo's.
Kimbo's is cool as shit though.
Hey man, that's in the hood.
Still popping though.
Still popping, but that's in the hood. That's where you find me.
So if you're ever on Spotify,
Uh-huh.
that's the one we had Jerry on. It's called Jerry's First Time. It's got the dude from South
I'm
Park.
at,
Yeah, that's the one we had
so
Jerry.
does it
on.
have like an episode number on that shit?
That is episode number. Yeah, it does have 25. That's episode number 25.
Oh, shit,
yeah.
my bad.
But it's only on Spotify because we didn't get on YouTube until episode 75.
Hey man, you need to bring that nigga back on here and tell
If
him
I can get a hold
what's
of
up,
him.
bitch.
If I can get a hold of him. You know what? We might have to bring everybody in here one time. We got everybody sitting we got 2 people in some chairs, 2 people here, and then y'all just swap around.
Hey man, we bring
Right,
some,
we
some
fucking-
of the
Everybody
homies
just
in. We
rotate
have
around.
a whole little party in this
Yeah,
bitch.
for sure. I'm trying to find
Get the cops called on us too.
that.
Oh man,
Hey,
hold
it's
on.
happened
What's
once.
going on there?
Dude, we had the
I'm
cops call,
hiding in the restroom.
we had the cops called on us when we weren't even when we were being nerds as fuck, bro. We had comic book guys in here. Like we were nerding the fuck out.
Bro, how
And they
would that
called the
happen?
cops on us.
Who did?
I think it was
Our neighbors. from
it was
the
our
back.
neighbors in the back. But they said that we were being loud, there was music being playing, which there
Are they
wasn't.
still there?
There wasn't
Weed,
yeah, yeah. They said
They
they
still
could
there
smell
right now?
Yeah, they said they could smell weed. Bro, we weren't doing nothing like that. When the cops downstairs, they were like, "Yeah, no, we ain't coming back here for y'all calling for anybody calling because y'all ain't doing nothing." They're like, "We've been standing outside for like 20 minutes listening to see if we can hear anything. We can't even hear nothing." And then I was like, "Yeah, and if we were smoking weed, when I opened up the door, you would have been able to smell it." And he was like, "Yeah, no, we don't like nothing." He was like, "This is like one of those." What did you say, Oscar? Did we get swatted? Like somebody tried to call the team in on us. You know what I mean?
Got swatted.
I don't know, maybe. Because that was a weird deal.
Yeah, but I mean they haven't bothered us anymore. So that was almost a year
That was
ago.
that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like I kind of confronted. I was like, "Well, they got a problem, man. They can just come up there and talk to us."
They should.
The fuck. I like to.
Tell them if they want to be
I like to
guests.
throw hands. It's been a long time, man. And
Nah.
I need somebody to whoop my ass. I'm like, oh, I need to get.
Show-
Anyways, while you're thinking, that's Little Dogs. Episode number 26. He was right after Jerry. It's called Quiet That Inner
Hey,
Bitch.
well, hold on. Tell me, what episode am I?
You were episode number 121.
A la verga.
Months later.
Hey, man. You
I know
know,
it's pretty fucked
That's
up,
when you
Mark.
thought, hey, you thought about me way later?
let me tell you how I did this. My whole thinking.
Hold on. How did you even think about me then? When did that? Come
I've been
apart?
having you in my mind. You
He
and
really
TJ.
has.
So the same way I told TJ, I was like, listen, I wasn't gonna call like y'all are the people that I'm calling. Like everybody that I'm calling in from now on are people that I've kind of been having on my mind for a while. But I've been waiting, and I've been waiting until we figure out all of our shit,
Trying to
our
pace him
cameras, our audio, our lighting. I'm like, once we
Oh,
get,
you want to get better type shit.
I want to get better because y'all have really good stories, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Not to take away from anybody that we've ever had on, but I'm bringing on people that I know so personally, like friends of mine that I've known for 20 plus years that have fucking amazing stories.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I want to make sure before I even bring these guys on that we have our shit together. You know what I mean? Like, I want to make, like, I didn't want to, like, not, you know how that whole thing, like, oh, well, we shouldn't do this until we do this, You know what I mean? Like, people don't want to get started until they have everything. Like, we just got started. You know, we just started audio
Abraham
only.
overthinks it.
Yeah, but we just got started audio only.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know what? We're just going to build as we go. And I feel like now we're at a point now where, like, yeah, fuck it. Let's bring everybody in now. Everybody now.
See, Little Dog didn't have the video.
Little
But
Dog-
now you have
Little
you're on the
Dog
video.
came into the backyard and he was kind of scared. He actually brought his gun with him because he was like, it kind of felt, because he's walking into somebody's
Sketch.
backyard that he's never been to before.
Yeah.
Man,
You
what
know?
are you talking about?
Well, yeah, the first we're doing the podcast at the back of my house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
my
he
bad,
he
my
brought
bad.
he was like, man, it kind of felt kind of scary. He was like, because I'm just like, I've never been here before. All of a sudden, y'all are taking me to the backyard. He was like, and I didn't walk
Hey, he
out
was
to go.
Hey, my boy was prepared.
Yeah. he brought his gun with him because he was like, it kind of felt like, well, what the fuck's going on? What are
It's a
these
trap.
guys? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all niggas some love.
And-
What's
and-
going on?
I didn't he didn't even see me until he actually got into to the studio because I waited in the studio. I think your wife brought him in and then you went and met at the back. So yeah,
That was all iffy.
it was iffy for. I think it was iffy for everybody. You know what I mean?
That's a bad deal. Going
Yeah,
wrong. Look at that.
yeah.
So at first it was kind of one of those, we only invited people that we knew, you know, and then it was like, man, if we're gonna expand, we gotta fucking get the fuck out of here,
Yeah,
bro.
Jerry and Little Dog were the few that we actually kind of stepped out of it a little bit. Like I know Jerry, I know Little Dog, but they
Would
don't
y'all
know.
bring
But they
them
don't
back
know.
on since
Oh,
y'all
for
are-
sure,
yeah.
for sure, both of them. Yeah,
Yeah, once they're willing to come back on, they're more than welcome.
Motherfuckers.
I feel like a lot of people that grew up in the hoods like that in San Angelo can make it anywhere. If you can make it, if you can make it in those hoods, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah,
I really feel like that.
yeah, man, because there was a lot of fucking
It's a hustle mentality.
street education
Over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Over there, you gotta hustle straight up because
Fuck
you're
yeah.
already in the bottom, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You're in the bottom.
You figure it out. You have to.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
you could see the environment and you know what it is.
yeah.
So for
I have to worry
yeah,
about.
bro, straight up, that's where I come from.
Yeah.
That's hey, good fella, hood nigga. That's
Yeah.
me. You know what I'm saying? Straight up,
Back when you had kids had some sense, man, where you can go all the way to fucking bukus
bro.
to get
I'm
your
talking
goddamn.
about my
Bukus was
grind.
the
Hey,
Yeah, I
my
used to watch the
abuelita
Bukus
would
all
come
the time.
outside in the back and just yell out me and my brother's name.
Yeah,
And shit, we'd be playing somewhere down the blocks, and all the other people would hear, and they'd be like, "Hey."
Your
Or
dad's
if they,
coming.
if they seen us walking down the street, or they heard it, and then they could, let somebody else on the other block let them know. Hey, it was all family oriented.
Yeah,
over
fuck
there, man.
yeah.
Everybody in the hood knew what's up. But
back in the day when you
Hey.
couldn't go in someone's house because you
but
had to
at
hear the
same
whistle.
time, hey,
Oh yeah.
hey, it was.
That- how the whistle go?
It was
Can you
real
do the
gutter
whistle?
back then too, though.
I can do it, but it's fucking loud.
It was.
Nah, mine was just like,
hey, Don Califa style.
fuck yeah, bro. Well, my dad would be just this long,
Or that.
like they're just like fucking like wolves.
Yeah.
I gotta go, man. My dad.
That's dad
He's
right
calling.
there. Yeah.
I was like, oh man, that
You
old Mexican
just have
whistle.
to do it like with your fingers, like in your mouth, and you hold your tongue, and then you can hear it blocks.
No,
blocks,
he would do that
blocks.
bitch without fingers.
Wouldn't even no fingers?
With no fingers, nothing. That bitch was loud
Wow.
as fuck. When he would do it in the house,
I got to do it like that in order
Yeah.
to get it done. But
I could do
damn.
them both like that.
Can you really?
Just with my
That's that Mexican whistle.
my mom taught me like that.
Get one.
Huh?
Can you do it?
I could do it.
Let me hear it.
Nah.
He's I could do
You don't know what my
it,
fingers
you want to
been.
get the cops called on us?
You don't know
again?
where my fingers have been.
It's like,
No.
what's that, Dewey?
He said, do it.
What the fuck's that smell? My ass.
That's fucked up.
That was so fucking funny. He's like, that's ain't nothing with the real woman. He's like, what's that?
Shit, it's my ass.
Those
Son of a
man,
bitch.
they need to
Y'all
fucking,
retarded.
they need to come out with more of those fucking movies, man. That's just too
Dude,
fucking
was,
funny.
they're
Hey,
coming
you
out
know
with
how
another one, the scary movie.
real?
Really?
Yeah.
and the Wayans brothers
Wayans
have
brothers.
control again.
Hey,
Fuck
you know
it.
what they
Yeah.
need to come out with? Like another American Me or Colors or fucking, what you call it? Blood in,
Blood out.
These kids won't watch it.
Oh man, they can't
What?
relate, bro.
Man, it's going to come back, dog. Straight up.
You know
Yeah.
what's crazy is when those movies came out,
That's when I was going
we were
hard.
acting
Straight
stupid, and we looked
Yeah.
at those movies. Those movies were supposed to be messages to us, and instead we took it totally different. We're like, huh?
No, we.
So we should be like that?
Like Honda?
Yeah.
La onda? Like Paco over there?
Yeah.
Did you see that painting
Hell
of Paco
yeah.
right there?
I seen it. I love it, dog. You know, I went to the fanfare.
Okay.
In San Antonio. This last one, right? I seen you know the one who says the fat dude on Blood In, Blood Out. He says, "Take a Chicano U-turn," or whatever.
Chewy.
Chewy. So he was over there, and I had a badass shirt with it was all of them fools, and he signed it and shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
And I did not know, bro. He's from the Valley.
I thought he was from California. What the fuck?
No, he's from the Valley, bro.
Wow.
And my fucking Theo, the one that I told you that we had a club together,
Mm-hmm.
he knows them, dog. So I'm sitting there, I'm waiting, buying the shirt, and I'm talking to him. My Theo starts talking to him like nothing, and they're talking about people they know together, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on, right? And sure enough, they all know each other, dog, and it was all fucking cool. And that dude's humble as fuck, bro. Yeah, straight up, man. And it was just he was cool, bro. Meeting him and got his autograph, and I think it was his autograph or somebody else's autograph. There's another dude.
Yeah.
His autograph was on there, but yeah, man.
I want to
I
say,
did not know he was from Texas. Straight up.
I didn't know that
Shout
either.
out to that dude.
We've had Martin Lucero on a couple of times, and Martin, whenever he used to have his shop, he's brought in some of these guys over here to do some signatures too. I know he brought in Magic, the actor that played Magic. He brought in Miklo. He brought in, who else did he bring in?
Jesse guy.
Jesse Borrego, and somebody else, one of the other actors too. But man, he brought in like 4 different actors from the movie, man. And every time they bring him in, like everybody shows up, to get signatures done, because everybody knows those movies,
Yeah.
especially that
Classic.
one.
Hey,
yeah,
man.
especially that one.
Hey, classics, bro. Straight up.
So I mean, if they
Legends
redid,
never die
Yeah.
type shit like that.
if they ever redid it, how would they do it? Though?
I don't think you could. How could you
Yeah.
do that?
It's like they turn off the Wi-Fi, you know. I was like, I can't even watch my YouTubes anymore. I don't
Beat
know.
your Facebook. que la verga.
I was trying to holler at the Ruca.
Yeah,
pero
yeah,
her
you know what I'm saying?
Instagram.
Man,
Pinches concas.
Pinches concas.
Yeah, you're right. There needs to be like a good coming. I think these kids, maybe there is one I don't know what, but a coming of age movie, man, where they can sit there and be like, damn, that's my fucking that's my jam right
What's
there.
crazy is that doesn't exist. You would think by now they would already have something.
Yeah,
But
but we're
Hey,
so
but
far
here-
removed
hey,
from it.
but
Maybe
here-
it does exist. We just don't
Nah,
know.
but
Maybe.
history repeats itself, so that shit's
That's
gonna
true.
come back
Yeah.
one day.
in a way, I kind of hope not, man. I mean, yeah, we're talking about it like, yeah, we wanted to,
Shit.
but man, that just means that all these kids are back in jail again. Because that was the whole reason for it to begin with. Originally, those movies were made to try to scare us, to try to
Hey,
keep us
look,
from going to
straight
jail.
up, when
And
them
instead, we
movies
took it
came-
as a challenge. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's supposed to be a
No,
scared
nigga,
straight, but it
okay.
didn't work.
No,
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
said, hey, when they came out, nigga, I was all about earning stripes.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it
Straight
was.
up.
That's what
Hey.
it was. Like, oh, that's what I
Hey.
got to do to make it. All right.
Straight up. And I earned my stripes straight up. A lot of people could vouch and they know what's up. Bitch, you know what's up.
I already know.
Like, shit, nigga, I was about that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
I thought you were gonna
no,
pull out
but
a
it's
gun right
different,
now.
man, because you're huh?
I thought you were gonna pull out a gun and lay it on the table.
Yeah. Nah, but
This is my dog, my little dog, my long dog.
My long dog, baby.
Bitch, long dog, nigga. Nah, hell yeah, fool. Like, it was all about earning stripes back then.
Yeah.
Well,
Of course, we all grow up.
it made you into who you are right now, though. You know, all of the crazy shit. Even as far as going to prison,
A real nigga.
it made you into who you are right now. Because then the whole haircut thing. Would you have ever even done any haircut at all?
That's why I be telling my clients. They be asking like, "How'd you get into this?" So when I told them, they're like, "Oh shit, okay." You know, like they're not thinking like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I tell them, they're like, "Damn," but hey, man, that's where I am today.
Yeah. Own
Yeah,
it.
and it was
Fucking
all
own
because,
it.
And it was all because of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to go to prison, and I didn't know I was gonna be a goddamn barber. I never even had that in my head. I didn't even want to be that. I never even thought about that. Hey, but shit, look at me now, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fucking A. So you were in there long enough to cut
city,
hair, shit,
yeah.
or learn how to cut hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it, bro.
What were you doing? Razor fades, or did you actually have the clippers
Where?
in prison?
No, I was doing comb and razor, fool.
Yeah.
Comb and razor.
Comb and razor.
And then once I got in there, into the feds, they sold the like the trimmers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I was doing.
So they moved you up to that. Yeah.
Because I didn't get into the
Comb and razor.
the actual barber shop because that.
Can you
Them
explain to
niggas
him
stayed
the
in
comb
there.
and razor that way? Because he doesn't.
I've
know.
never been like the most I've ever been in fucking jail was overnight in fucking county. That was it.
So the comb and razor, man.
Because that's fascinating. So he talks
Yeah.
about jail sometimes. And I'm
My
like,
homeboy,
I try not
my
to.
homeboy Lil Rudy.
but personally,
Yeah.
So when we got locked up, there was a few of the homies that got locked up, and then one of my homeboys, Lil Rudy, we call him Lil Rudy, Rudy Tatum. He's the one who taught me how to fade with a comb and a razor. And so being locked up, you know, you just there all day long. So I started fading up the homies, and other people start seeing it, and shit, give me suit, you know, commissary. And so I picked it up, and it was just, like I said, it's art. I love art. I would draw in there. But once I started doing that, it was something different, you know, out of my range, out of my lane. And, you know, I ain't got nothing but time. So I started doing it. And, you know, when it was court dates, I'll get the homies looking fresh, court dates or visitations and all that shit. And that's how I kept it. And then when I finally went to the feds, on commissary, they sold the trimmers, and I fixed the trimmers up, started doing it like that. And I just did some of the homies. I didn't do too many people, you know, just, you know, the homeboys, like I said. And then when I got out, same shit, doing my family, my nephew, my brother, my homies and shit. And that's how I just left it. I started doing, like, people started seeing it, and other people at the restaurant started, you know, like, Rukas, they'll be like, hey, man, can you cut my son's hair and this and that? And I was like, man, uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't cut kids' hair and none of that bullshit, you know? Or other people's hair, period. And so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it. And I started charging them on the side. And next thing you know, it kept building up. And I didn't suck, bro. My shit was pretty fucking great. And I picked it up fast, you know.
Yeah.
And I just took off with it from there. But I didn't make it no priority or nothing like that. It was just something just there just to do because I liked it.
Yeah. So with the razor part,
You want to know the rate? All right.
it comes from a shaver.
So
Yeah.
So
shit.
I don't know what it was for you, but for me, it's a straight comb.
Okay.
All right, and then you break a shaving razor apart, and you take the blades out.
Oh, you want me to explain it like that?
Yeah.
'cause-
And you fit it into the fucking teeth of the comb.
Yeah.
And
And
then
you can move it up and down.
and then you can move it up and down.
Oh, like you're combing, but you cut
because
hair.
if you ever look at a comb, it goes like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
So depending on where you want your cut at, That's where you place your razor.
Yeah, and you just
That's
you
how you
move it up
gauge it.
and down. Yeah, and as you're hitting it, that's just you know how much you're fading off of it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, so
My bad.
that was a whole
I should have
different
told you a
that
little
was
bit different.
whole- that was a whole different technique though. The way my homeboy showed me, Lil Rudy, and so once I got that down, nigga, I was a beast. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Straight up, I was a beast.
I think that technique right there is more accurate than doing it with. Well, I mean, maybe not, because I guess if you get really good with the electric, you know, you can really get down with it. But man,
Yeah,
you can get
definitely get
really
better, but
you
if
can
you
get
could get good
really
like
good
that-
with that. I mean, because you can get so accurate with that. You know what I mean?
You'll think I did it with a fucking machine.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
Oh, what? Hell yeah, fool.
yeah, you can get so accurate with that.
Damn.
Like, really good, but it's time consuming.
Very,
Oh, I'm sure, but I mean, then
Yeah.
again, you got to do with time.
because you are the machine. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah, you working with what you got. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's crazy.
And so, but shit,
Hey,
nigga,
man,
that
but-
commissary was coming
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, man. But just like the ingenuity that comes out of being in a place like that, where it's like you ain't got nothing but time.
Nothing
to
but
think.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know?
but you know, just like Vato's pick up tattooing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pick it up and they bring it out here and they make up their profession and their business and so forth.
Yeah.
A good profession. Shit.
Same thing with fucking barbering, bro. That's how I picked it up.
Yeah.
I picked it up through there. I didn't know I was gonna be that shit. It never crossed my mind or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And until, like I told you, Tilly told me about, nigga, just put your gloves on. You're gonna get paid out here, because I was trying to do oil field and all that. Bro, I smoke too much bud. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm a straight up bud smoker all fucking day long. These niggas ain't gonna
Allegedly.
hire me.
I'm just kidding.
Not-
Allegedly.
And I don't want to get dirty. I'm not a nigga that get dirty. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get dirty, bro.
Yeah.
Hell no, nigga. I ain't trying to get dirty,
Not
bro.
about to throw grease and oil.
Yeah, I ain't finna do all that.
Cut pipe.
Hey, TJ, I'm sorry, bro, but I ain't trying to slide down that pipe or that frack shit, whatever. I ain't trying to do none of that shit, bro.
I got you.
ain't
Yeah.
trying to do none of that, bro. I'm not on. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? And I love it, bro, because this shit is nothing. It's I'm on some player shit. I dress how I dress. When I want to dress, I go when I want to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I cut off.
Set your own schedule.
I set my own schedule, nigga. I do what I want to do. And regardless whether you like it or not, I'm still gonna have people because they love the way the cuts are,
Yeah. And it's such a great fucking business model, though.
bro.
Because I'm like, look, yeah,
What?
your hair grows out every week, 2 weeks. You're gonna have to get that shit cut.
You have to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You have to. You have to eat.
Yeah.
You have to get a haircut, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't want a haircut, you still want to get your beard trimmed because you
It
can't
gets
do
unruly,
it.
it
You
gets all
suck.
crazy,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Not
I'm
everybody
all right.
sucks, but hey, not everybody sucks. I'm sorry, my bad. But you know what I'm saying? They're gonna fuck their own shit up. Maybe they want to go out and party. They want their shit looking straight, or they want to meet a chick, or go out on a date, or whatever the case may be. You know,
It's a small investment for some pussy at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Clean me up.
Hey,
son.
man.
hey,
You know what?
it get-
At
it
the
get-
very
it
least,
could
at the
get
very
you-
least, it gets their head on that level to where
Yeah, it's
they
like that
feel good about
confidence, like-
themselves. And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
That confidence.
It's funny how a haircut does that, though.
I couldn't do it 2 nights
It's
ago,
power,
but
bro.
I can do it
No,
tonight.
it's power because I'm gonna tell you something. If I can make you feel any type of way and make you feel great, nigga, that's a power, because not everybody's gonna make you feel great.
Yeah.
Not everybody's gonna make you feel in any type of way. But when somebody can make you feel like, oh, nigga, you finna get a job, you finna get laid, you finna, you know, I feel like, bro, there's some people who want to do suicide to themselves. They feel so down. You give them a clean ass cut, edge up everything. You switch their whole mind, or you give them hope.
Yeah,
you
they see
give- you
worth
give
in
'em-
themselves.
Yeah, you bring the best out of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a power. That's a power from God, bro. Straight up. Not everybody could cut hair and make you feel like that.
That's
Oh,
true.
You got people that gonna cut your hair and make you want to fucking, bitch, I'm gonna hang myself. Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But it's a gift, bro. And I don't take no, I I don't take advantage.
Yeah, you don't take it for
I
granted.
embrace it,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's, hey man, this is a blessing from God to make me feel, to make me make other people feel better about themselves and
Yeah.
in the positive way of anything. You know what I'm saying? So
Shit, the power of a haircut, man. What it, this shit.
hey, it's
It's
powerful,
powerful,
bro.
man.
You know
Sounds
what
like
I'm
a
saying?
title to me.
Yeah.
The power of a haircut. That is the title.
A barber is very much important in somebody's life.
Oh,
bro.
absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, a fucking absolute great business model because I'm like, yeah, you can't run out of fucking heads to cut. They
Yeah.
grow every fucking 2 weeks.
Hey man, and if you're good, it's locked in. Like I ain't even worried about. Oh, you know, I've been over there for so long, so my regulars is
They just
around
keep
the
coming,
clock. It's around the clock, so I'm good.
That's good. You have
that's
good
badass.
clientele.
Straight up. It takes time to build like that, but
Oh,
once you
absolutely.
get there, you could kind of. You don't have to go so hard.
Your work does that for
Your
you.
work does that for you, and it keeps coming.
Mm-hmm.
You got a steady pace. You're on the cruise control now. And you, hey man,
Yeah,
It's
because
fucking nice,
those
man.
heads that you're cutting, that they're doing your marketing for you.
exactly. And it's bringing, you know, whether it be somebody, a relative or a homeboy,
Word of mouth.
or somebody, a coworker, whatever,
Yeah.
is gonna get out there, bro, and it's gonna keep building. And that's all, man. You do
Especially
good.
with the
and keep-
reputation of the
yeah,
shop.
they're
too.
your walking billboard. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So shit, hell yeah, bro. I put my all into every cut, bro. I don't give no slack. I ain't gonna lie. Let me recap. Hold on. Hold on. Look.
Yeah.
If I'm hungover, I'm still gonna give you a good cut, but you know what I'm saying? It might be not 100, but god
Yeah.
damn it, damn near 98.
It's like, shit, man, I still got a lifestyle to fucking live.
Yeah. And let me make it right
Yeah.
here. You know what I'm saying?
You trying to
And
get
still
100%
look
out of me all the
goddamn.
time.
Hey,
It
you
ain't
still look
working.
good.
That's-
But nah, man, every cut I always try to do my best on every cut. I'm always trying to do better than my last cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're
and-
like you're like a perfectionist when it comes to it.
And you know, I wouldn't say a perfectionist because, well, I mean, I guess. But
Well,
look,
you always
like,
want to make it better
I
than
just-
the last. I'm sure.
exactly. I want to be better than the last, but who knows? You know, I don't
Yeah.
know what perfect really is. Somebody
for
else
you.
might be perfect, but
Yeah.
it may not be somebody else. You know.
So
But
how do you
yeah.
feel about the guy that cuts your hair?
Uh,
Because I've always asked that. You know, you got
I'm
hairstylists.
gonna
that-
tell you
Right.
straight up. I cut my own hair, bro.
Oh, no shit.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
But this haircut right here, today, it's not mine. I let the owner of the barbershop, Randy, the one I spoke of earlier, he's the one who cut my hair today.
Yeah.
But for the most part, man, I cut my own hair, bro, because it's hard for me to find a barber that cuts how I like.
Yeah.
And I love how I cut because there's a specific way that I cut, man, and I dig it, and apparently other people dig it to keep me alive and keep me and my little kids going and having things. You know what I'm saying? So,
I always wondered that, you know, like where does a hairstylist go to get her hair done? It's like
I
tattoo
feel like
artists.
a lot of them do
I
it themselves.
think if you could do it
or-
yourself, if you could do it yourself, you're talented, bro.
I feel like a tattoo artist is different. I feel like they go to somebody that they admire.
Yeah.
That way they can
Definitely.
watch them.
Well, yeah.
That way they can watch them do their work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You weren't getting
I would
drink
think
no
so
more.
too.
You're right. Sorry.
My nigga.
Just
you
kidding.
better drink that shit.
Just kidding.
I,
Yeah,
This
but
isn't-
still even then,
This
I mean,
isn't really drinking. It's,
Oscar over there slow sipping. Or am I
poured all that shit.
actually, that's all him right there.
I poured all that
Since
shit
when?
into this
Eee,
Since when?
since we started.
dang.
It was brand new.
That's all you,
Brandy.
Cash. I only taken 2 shots out of that.
Sip, sip.
What was this photo to?
All the way. That was brand new, baby. You,
Yeah,
you
that
broke
was
the
brand
seal.
new.
I ain't even buzzing.
Well,
No.
we ain't done yet.
No.
We ain't done yet.
Yeah, I poured all that bitch into my drink when we got started.
Yeah.
That's a good one right there, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Makers is really good.
Yeah,
I can't
Makers is
whiskey,
good.
man.
You fuck with whiskey? I know you do vodka. Like, that's your thing.
That's this is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whiskey is it's like that, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, back in the day, that's all I drank was fucking Grey Goose, and I could kill that entire bottle and still go work the next morning.
Grey
No
Goose, yeah.
better way.
And I don't feel hungover with vodka. That's for well, you know what? Not vodka with Grey Goose. I've drank Belvedere because I know you said you wanted Belvedere.
Boy.
I'm sorry, I get a headache the
Hey,
next day.
I love that shit. I like
What about Tito's?
fuck Tito's.
Yeah, I like Tito's. I can actually do Tito's.
Look, okay, I won't say fuck Tito's, but they'll be my like third option.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So for you, it's what? Belvedere?
It's Belvedere and it's this
Goose,
and then it's
Tito's. Okay.
But there's another vodka I tasted. It was like a Russian kind. I forgot what it was called,
Oh,
bro.
Svedka? Oh no,
Svedka is all right.
I don't know, man. It was like the bottle was like
Did it look
was-
like a glacier?
blue?
Did it have like?
no, it was black. It was like
shit.
it was like a smoky color, like a black smoky color.
Okay.
I don't know, but it was see through.
Okay.
And that
Absolute?
shit, no, hell
No, not absolute.
But it was good.
We had a
I've never heard that. name
Chef
before.
Cough.
I gotta
Ooh,
look at the
Chef Cough
picture.
actually sounds good.
I gotta look at the picture. Honestly.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. There's a cheaper one, and
No.
it's on par with that shit. It's called Reka vodka. Yeah, it's this small batch right there, bro. If you ever get a chance, they're a
seen
small
it.
company
I've seen it.
out of some fucking.
I think I tasted it one time.
It's just
In-
bomb,
on
dude.
6th Street.
Yeah,
Was
it's
it?
bomb.
Yeah, man.
36.
Y'all fuck with 6th?
Have you been there
Or-
lately?
Man, I was just there. What's today? No, straight up on Father's Day. What was that? Sunday.
That was Sunday, yeah.
I was there Sunday, fool.
It's been a while since
But
I've
I
been.
was on West
Still,
6th.
is there?
I
Still,
didn't go
West is
36.
different. Yeah, it's all
West
right
is
over
different.
there.
I love
Yeah,
West,
yeah,
but-
West is different.
36 too. I love dirty. Nigga, I gotta get that dirtiness out of
Yeah,
me.
that dirtiness.
Yeah,
I gotta get that fucking skunk out of
Hey
me.
man, I haven't been down there in a long time, but I've seen some videos. The last time I saw a video, this chick, you know how they have the horses, right? The cops on the horses.
Oh, yeah.
This fucking chick
Fucking bitch.
laid down in the horse shit and was making angels.
Oh,
I don't know what you're
no.
talking about. I know exactly what you're
What
talking
the
about.
fuck?
I know what part of 6th Street that is.
That's
that was
where
Dirty Six.
That's Dirty Six
Yeah.
right there. Yeah.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. When that happened, you know, Raymond De La Montes?
Mm-mm.
No? Well, I have a homeboy named Raymond De La Montes and his chick, man, they had went over there. That happened the same day we were over there, dog.
Oh, you
we
were down there?
But we didn't see that shit.
Oh,
What
okay.
the fuck?
Yeah, but we were fucked up. We were super fucked
Yeah.
up.
You probably just stepped
But-
over her.
But nah, we had seen that shit the next on Snap not Snap. What's it?
I think it was. I saw it on Facebook.
TikTok.
Oh, on TikTok. Okay.
Yeah, I seen that shit on TikTok, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
And people were hitting me like, "Did y'all see her?" No, I ain't seen that shit.
Yeah,
What the fuck? This
Making snow angels and fucking horse shit.
Yeah, the last time I was at that area, man, the fucking pimp was getting his ass beat by his bitches. I was like, "Fuck yeah," because he was yelling at her, right, bitch, you know, whatever the fuck, you know. Picked up his hand, and slapped the shit out of her. Well, fuck, that bitch wasn't having it that day.
Hey, you know what?
Beat his ass,
Bro, you see all kinds of
Damn.
crazy shit.
Hey, 6th Street's wild.
Yeah,
No,
fuck,
Sixth Street's
dude.
man.
wild.
Yeah, I seen. I hear a lot of shit like it's wild, it's wild, it's wild.
You been in any comedy clubs down there?
I
Now-
love
now-
comedy.
now that
clubs.
it's going
I've
down?
been to Joe Rogan like 5 times. I've been to the Cap City,
Cap City's cool as shit, man.
and I've been to Fairmont or what's it for?
Paramount Theater.
That shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking, I love that shit.
Yeah, it's
Comedy
cool.
clubs, nigga. I get blown. Me and the homies,
Yeah.
we get blown. We go right up in that shit, and I love it, bro.
Yeah, it's cool.
It, man.
That's the cool thing about living over there, man. You got options. There's things to go do. You want to go
Yeah.
do something? Let's go do something tonight.
No,
you know? If
it's
we can leave
fucking
here,
cool.
like
it's
if,
really cool.
if we were doing this in Austin, we can leave from here and be like, let's go catch a comedy club real quick.
yeah,
Well,
Hey.
I say that actually they get sold out.
yeah, you gotta catch Joe Rogan shit.
Oh, his shit, you got to book it like a month or two in
Ah,
advance.
straight up.
Cap City, we went that night, but we had to stand in a long ass line, and we didn't know if by the time we got up there if there was gonna be. Luckily, there was, but
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah,
Cap
no.
City's cool.
I love
You've
it.
been there, right?
No.
You've been to you went to
I've been to Stubbs.
but I thought you went to
Where's
Joe
that?
Rogan's
I didn't know.
You
That was
went to-
Anthony. Anthony went.
You went to Stubbs. Who was at Stubbs?
Oh man, it was a long time ago.
I thought you went to one recently. Didn't y'all go to Kevin Hart?
Oh yeah, we went to.
No, that's the HEB Center, huh?
No, that was I can't remember the fucking something Hall Theater
No.
or some shit like that.
That was that one where they have the concerts at.
Oh, you talking about
The Ford.
No. It's
Oh.
downtown. What the fuck is it called? God damn it.
Yeah, I went to go see Kevin Hart. Anyways,
Yeah,
I don't know what the theater
I
was.
can't remember. That's a badass spot though,
yeah.
because everything like it's like a perfect spot because everything
Mm.
the way the seating is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
What is it?
Well, yeah,
called?
I'm over here thinking about it because I just heard it the other day, dog.
Something with an M. Murray. No. God damn it.
I don't know. It's a theater,
Yeah.
right?
No.
It's fucking with me.
Yeah.
I just literally
Son of a
heard that
bitch.
shit.
What is
It's
it
got a ball of that
called?
shit.
Where's our producer at? She's asleep.
I'm over here.
What up? What up?
The Bass Hall concert.
No, hell
No, that's not the one I'm thinking about.
Okay,
though.
but that's the one I.
That's where you went to. Okay. What is the one I'm thinking about? Is downtown. It's called something else.
Yeah.
There's concerts.
The Long
there-
Center?
No.
Esther Foley's, Alamo Draft House, the Hawk Memorial, Georgetown
We're
Palace,
talking about
Hyde
where?
Park,
Downtown Austin.
downtown Austin.
Is it in the Moody?
Moody
Moody
Center.
Center.
Moody Center.
Hey, you
it
said
was with
something
the
with
M.
the M,
Yeah. The
Moody
Moody Center is
Center
badass.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
No, I
Thank
was
you.
at the Bass
Thank you,
Hall-
producer.
Bass
You're
concert
welcome.
hall.
Nombre Oscar.
I didn't even have to look that
You
one
went to
up.
the fucking ratty one. You guys to fucking. You went to
I
go
went
see.
to see Panic at the Disco there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's Jared Leto, right?
No, that's Brendan Urie.
Oh, okay.
Panic at the Disco.
Jared Leto.
I met Jared
Thursday against the
Leto.
Bar.
Well, she's like really into Jared Leto though. So.
Well, I can't say that now because right now he's kind of getting canceled right now due to recent allegations.
Yeah, but it's all.
Allegedly.
So how was Kevin Hart though?
It was good.
Yeah,
It was good. Yeah.
pretty good.
You know, it was fucking long. You know,
Was it
towards
funny?
the end.
Did you laugh your ass off?
No. I don't find him that hilarious.
You go to Austin a lot?
I don't.
No.
I feel like Abraham
do.
does.
I go a lot.
What do you do over there?
A lot of times we go down there to go eat because there's so many good ass fucking places to
yeah.
eat at. There's the best camera shop in Texas because I'm always looking for different shit for cameras.
That's the one you was talking about?
Precision camera. It's right there off of Anderson.
Or Anderson.
It's off of Anderson, but Burnett is
Yeah,
the
right
side
there.
street. Yeah.
It's right there.
I've got friends over there. I've got a bunch of friends over there.
Bitch, how come you don't hit me up?
Yeah.
Is it cool if I hit you up? You know why? I don't,
Nigga,
do you want to know?
what?
Do you want to know why I don't hit you up?
Why?
Because-
don't say because I'm a dad.
No.
Nigga, my kids are cool with it too.
because I go down there and I'm ready to go down there and fucking
Party?
yeah. And you
I'm
got
cool. My kid
yeah,
is 14.
but it's
My kid, he's finna be 15.
but it's different because you live there and you live there, so you're working. You got your family and everything.
Nigga,
So
I'm
I don't want
barber.
to.
I
Sounds
make
like
my
a lot
own
of
schedule
excuses.
Yeah, that's like, hey,
All right.
it sounds like
That
he's
would
trying
never
to be.
stop me.
All right,
Hey,
so
he's trying to clean it
next
up.
time I go down there, I'm gonna hit you up. We're
Yeah,
gonna
hit
go
me
do
up,
something.
dog.
All
So
right.
we'll get.
Because this last time we went down
depending
there,
on
hold him
whatever-
to it,
look,
too.
We'll meet up, but depending on whatever day, we'll get drunk or buzzed.
okay. But my wife is always with me, so
I don't care.
when we go
what.
there,
What?
Yeah.
Abraham,
I'll go
your camera
find me a
keeps
wife
like
down there.
like it
It's
keeps like getting out of
This
focus.
is my wife for the
This one?
day.
Yeah, that's my wife for the night for a couple hours. What's up?
Shit. Her name is
is it still
Megleen.
doing that? Tiff, is it still doing it?
Yeah, it is.
God damn it! My camera is.
Yeah, I don't go up there much, but I'm more of a. I don't like a lot of people, man. Being around.
He'll only go up there for. Well,
Hey, you
no,
know
you
what?
won't even try Uchi's
I don't
again.
like.
Yeah.
Huh?
The sushi place or
Oh.
the.
Uchi's, yeah, no, the food's great there, man. I will give
But
you.
you
that.
won't ruin your experience. So
Yeah, I won't go back there again. I had a good time the first time.
that
I
was
won't
like
go
a
back
once in a
again.
life experience. So
Yeah.
Have you been to Terry Black's?
No.
How about Franklin's?
No.
So I've heard.
Oscar's
No,
just
no,
like,
no, no. Hold on. Time out. Because I heard about all of that shit. That shit super good, right?
Well, so
But
I've
look,
only been to
I
Terry
am not
Black's.
gonna sit there and wait in that goddamn line.
Yeah,
bro.
it's long as
Hell
fuck.
no.
Yeah.
You got me fucked up, bro. I'm blowed. I'm nigga, I need to
He's
eat
like, I'm
something.
not-
I ain't got time. I'm hungry right now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat in 10 minutes. I'm gonna
That's
eat
funny.
right now.
Yeah,
Terry Blacks is the shit.
I really want to do that, but maybe when I catch them on
the cool thing about Terry
on
Blacks,
the line, when the
well,
line's
check it out.
down,
But in the
yeah.
line, they have tubs, and so like as you're waiting in line, you can buy a beer.
But to Parkway,
To park is a
that's
motherfucker.
what, exactly.
You got to park over there and walk over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, you
Just
just
take an
burn
Uber and
calories
get
getting
dropped
there.
It's a
shit.
motherfucker. Yeah, it's a motherfucker. But after you get done eating, it's like, okay, good. I need this walk because
Yeah,
fuck.
but still,
Uh,
I'm from there.
I heard-
I ain't
There's this
going.
other place called Franklin's, and apparently they blow Terry Blacks away. I want to check it out.
I heard of it, but I also heard that too. But I don't know, though. What's up? Know what I'm saying?
Next time
What
I
do
go
you
down there,
what do you typically like to eat? Because I feel like Terry Blacks, Franklin, stuff like that is not drawing you,
You know,
in
like
to
some
where you want to go.
Coopers, some motherfucking
Coopers?
Rudy's. You know that, but I know there's better.
How about
Just
Pluckers?
like the Pluckers is cool
Pluckers
too.
is the shit.
Hey,
Some
but
Dr.
you know,
Pepper
you know what I
wings?
fuck with? I fuck
You
with
better stop.
Shoguns.
I
I fuck with Shoguns out there.
Shoguns?
Yeah,
Man, hold up, baby.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't no bonsai with Alex, but you know, Alex used to be at
Alex is,
Shogun.
Alex is different.
Alex,
Alex, man.
hey,
Alex
man.
is his own. He's his own.
He is his own, but
Man,
either way,
we
I
gotta
fuck
get
with
him
that
on here,
shit,
man. I gotta talk him into it, man. I don't know how.
We reached out. He never
I
replied.
know
So.
because I feel like he doesn't.
That shit's dumb. Man. Everybody sit there and
Let's
talk.
go jump him, motherfucker.
We got
you
all right, man. You ain't got a choice.
We'll
You ain't got a
tie him
choice,
up,
Alex.
Throw him in the chair and shit.
I feel like he would do good on here.
Yeah,
Hell
he
yeah.
probably would.
Ever thought about like going out of town and doing a podcast, like a live podcast type of thing?
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of people have wanted us to do live
Yeah, why don't y'all
podcasts.
do that shit? Because that shit also goes viral fast too.
It's hard to schedule that.
Nah, you do random.
No, everybody has to be on the same page. Like me and
Oh,
him.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad, man.
Because
Yeah.
he covers me on my days off. So
Man,
it's hard to
y'all
do
got,
that.
Y'all got to make something shake.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, man. I got shit in the works. Hopefully, it all works out.
That'll be cool, bro.
I tell everybody to suck my dick and I quit.
Fuck you. You're cool.
Yeah,
Fuck
that,
you.
That's the
You know,
plan.
If I could actually get back into photography, man, I would.
Photography.
What do you mean if
Nigga, when
you
the fuck were
fucking
you
get
in?
started?
I didn't even know you was in that shit.
Yeah,
He's actually
Nobody,
really good.
Nobody actually knows. That's the problem. Nobody
Yeah.
actually fucking knows.
because he keeps look. I like
Yeah,
Abraham.
I don't tell nobody.
I like
shit.
Abraham,
just
but
fucking
it's-
do it.
this
You like
is
to
the
hide
shit
behind
where-
the shit?
Huh?
You like to hide behind the shit like you don't want to be known? Like,
Sometimes.
but,
Yeah,
but
sometimes.
do it.
Yeah.
But do it, but don't let them
And they
know
just put
it's
the
you.
work out there, and
Yeah.
just
He's
people
the
are like,
anonymous artist.
basically, yeah.
But no, I can
Nah, I
understand
call
that.
bullshit.
Is it-
I call
is it-
bullshit.
You tell me.
No,
You say it then.
No, but
Yeah.
is it because the failure, like you don't think people will fuck with you?
There you go.
Knowing that it's you.
Maybe.
No. It's just the failure part. Fuck it, knowing him. It's the failure part. He
Or do you
I
just,
feel
just
guessing
only for
himself. He
yourself?
overthinks.
I
like,
overthink.
fuck
I
you,
know
get
that.
started.
I
No,
overthink.
you know what? I relate to that because just like how y'all told
Yes.
me earlier, how come you don't do it with the fucking haircuts and this and that when I can do it, right? It's the failure part, way.
Yeah.
I don't want people to be like, "Oh, this nigga sucks," or "This nigga," what you know, whatever the
Yeah.
negative
Do you think?
comments they got.
You don't
I
want to give
take that
people.
to personal, like,
Oh, yeah.
bitch, I'll find where
We're
you
gonna
live. I'll
fucking-
go do
we're gonna
a
do
drive-by.
this
I'm gonna
shit.
burn your house down,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
fuck shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn, what's happening, nigga? I'll go on some
You,
gangster
you
mode.
don't want to. You don't want to give people like a platform to
Yeah,
talk
but-
down on your
But at the
stuff.
same- I just want to feel the positive and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like,
I do have
I've-
like this weird voice in the back of my head that's like, okay, well, people already know me as this person, and then if I start going like doing the podcast was
But
way
that-
stepping out of my fucking bounds. Like I
but
felt
wait,
like
that's the devil.
for sure.
That's the devil fucking giving you that type of negative energy of thinking shit like that.
Yeah.
Man, go hard with it, bro.
So with the
They
photography
gonna
thing,
fuck with you regardless or not, and even if they don't, it'll build up. And the ones that don't, they're eventually gonna fuck with you, dog.
You're
That's yeah.
You're
There
right.
you go.
Straight up, dog.
So
I come up with excuses.
Hold on. Yeah. Oh fuck.
I've got them
I
all
hear
day.
him all the time,
I got
and
him
I'm
all
just
day.
like, fucking dude, man.
I know.
Like, I mean, I like the dude, you know, but
like the
sometimes where he fucking comes up and he says shit, and I'm like, I was like, do you have a good idea? But you find ways to just like,
I talk myself
circumvent-
out. I talk myself out of it.
Like, I tell you the last one. This is the last one, right?
Like when I say "fuck you, Oscar."
Where he was like, man, I want to get into this photography, right? And then I hear this shit. And this is why I know where he's like, he's fighting himself to fucking do it. I'm gonna get this book, man. Fuck that book. Fucking just get started, because he's like, I want to learn some more. What's more to
fuck
learn?
That.
You gotta
Jump in it.
Exactly, sink or
Jump in
swim.
it.
Gotta do that.
That's true.
It's
Both
only
feet
it's,
in.
yes.
Hey, you know what? That's how it was with haircut, dog.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
wanted to learn everything with it?
No, it's like, nigga, you gotta fail before you fucking succeed.
Oh yeah.
So let's get all the failures out the way, and let me build up from that. Y'all niggas gonna pay $5 for a haircut, bitch. You know you coming over here to
I'm
get
gonna
fucked
fuck your
up.
shit up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna fuck you up the best is what it is.
Oh.
And then when you get the person that, man, this nigga's good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He don't, he deserves more than $5. You know what I'm saying? And people start tipping you. Hey man, here's a $10 bill. You know you did a good job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you know you start doing good in
Yep.
barber school, bro.
Yep.
They're gonna tip you, bro, because you're gonna fuck up regardless. But that's how you do when you crawl like a baby. When you crawl before you walk, you're gonna take a couple steps and you're gonna keep fucking up. You're gonna fall down. Then,
Yeah.
Yep.
bitch, get back up, and you're gonna get there. And once you keep on walking, that's it. You're gonna run after that.
Exactly. So when those motherfuckers that come up
For
to you and be
real.
like, "Hey man, that's a sweet haircut you got me," he's like, "Yeah, dude, it's $20. Man, you charged me $5 last month. Yeah,
Now
but I'm
look at
better
it.
now, motherfucker."
Hey, now look at it.
Exactly.
$60.
Exactly. It's like, hey, those $5 haircuts, they're gone.
Hey.
They're gone. They're not coming
Yeah,
to you no
yeah,
more.
Look, I'm gonna tell you straight up. How many people do you know get paid more than $60 in 30 minutes?
Shit, I don't know anybody.
Exactly.
Yep.
I don't know anybody either. Not even a fucking doctor.
There's engineers that don't get that.
But a barber does, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you could be a hood nigga. You could be a not Sebastian no whatever the fuck. I don't know, you could
The
be
visual-
straight-
But, you know, and that's what I
Excellent.
try to tell him. I was like, look, man, like if I would be, if he would be like straight up, I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Okay.
Hey, we're gonna set up a photo shoot. All I need you to tell me is that yes, you're gonna show up to take
Yeah.
photos. That's all I need. I will make a fucking Facebook post in the next 5 minutes and be like, hey, nigga, we got 20 guys sitting outside with fucking $40 in their hand.
Hey, what the fuck
Yep.
are we talking about here? Whoa, we got
Yeah. He's like, "Hey, you about to get turned.
Oh, is that $20 is $20?
Where it's just like, hey man, fuck all that. We're gonna build you a portfolio. Fuck that. I mean, and it's straight
Right.
up. I was like, no, we're not gonna charge what you think what you're worth, because you know what? I'm gonna tell you straight up. You don't even think you're worth that.
I'll choose my hype man.
Yes,
He's my
we're
hype
gonna
man for
fucking
real.
we're
You
gonna
have to
pump
have
out
that.
some motherfucking pictures out this
Gonna have a
bitch.
hype man.
Why do you see those?
You gotta fake it
those
till you
chairs
make
weren't-
it. Okay.
That wasn't there last week.
Yes, sir. Okay, I set that shit up right there, and there's a little folding in the back. I'm gonna turn this. I'm gonna pimp this nigga out. Is what I'm gonna do, because
Man,
I
right.
want him to
I
build
know,
the confidence.
for like a king, nigga.
Exactly,
And
bro.
another king, nigga,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this into a fucking photo shoot within the next week. Okay,
Let me get there.
fuck yeah.
You wanna do one?
We're gonna do some Rembrandt photos. We're gonna do. I only know this because he brought it up to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, those are Rembrandt photos." Okay, whatever. I was like, I'm gonna set this shit up, and we're gonna set
I
something.
like how y'all have the everything posted up, right?
Yeah.
I know eventually maybe I may grow more or whatever, leave it like this, whatever. But having chairs like that, doing different photos or pics or whatever, man, that's memories, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Because y'all eventually later on in the future, however y'all think about it, y'all can grow or go into a different building or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
This is where y'all started, dog.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
It started
Yeah,
from
no,
your
no.
fucking
From
garage.
a garage, bro.
You
From
know?
a shed, dog. From a shed, not even a garage.
So
It's like, dude,
I you know what?
you
I'm
your
I'm
own
not-
worst fucking enemy.
I am, and I'm not mad at you. I'm glad that you're still
Yes.
there. You're the voice in my head that
Yeah.
tells me to keep fucking.
It's frustrating.
I know. So like,
Yeah.
and I have everything, almost everything that. You know what? No, I do. I keep saying almost.
Yeah. Yes.
I actually
you had
do have
everything.
everything that I need.
6 months ago.
Yeah, I know.
It's great that you
So,
got the light. Fine,
no,
you got the light.
Actually, I can do it without that light. I've got everything that I need to actually make badass fucking portraits.
Okay, because was it Monday? I had some other people in the studio, and we were talking because they want to start a podcast, and they're like, "Well, you know what exactly do we need to work out and stuff like that?" They sat here and they said, I mean, she's great. But it was a lot of overthinking. Hey, man, all you really need is your phone. She's like, well, I got a camera. Great, you got a camera. That's all you need. But there's a lot of overthinking. This shit doesn't take it a fucking degree. It doesn't take anything.
It's so
anybody can get started.
Yeah, but it's so hard because everybody looks at it like, fuck, you know. You know what's funny is like
it is intimidating
well,
for
it
anybody
is.
who
She
hasn't
sat there.
done
She's
it.
like, oh my. She's like, it literally looks like a professional studio. And I'm like, thank you.
yeah, because we
But
went we went. This is ridiculous.
This is overkill.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
went overkill, and I'll admit it all day. Yes, we went overkill. But I set it
That's
up.
us. That's exactly what we do.
Yeah, and I set it up because I'm like, I want easy. I want the very minimal editing. I mean, I don't want to take anybody's fucking day away more than I have to. So, hey, this is why we have what we have, but you don't need any of this.
And the way it is does exactly that for us.
Yes.
Absolutely. Right.
Absolutely. And
Absolutely
we've
right.
worked up to that.
Yeah.
But on your case, dude, I'm telling you, just start taking pictures. Like, all I need, I mean, honestly, it's just like, this is the only way that I can do this because I can't do the photography. I can't do your job, you know? And it's like, let me just set it up. Fuck the rest of it.
You just want to be the douchebag.
I want to be the guy who be like, it's like, yeah, he works on tips too, okay? Fuck all that. I just want you to be to the point where it's like, I want to build your portfolio. Where it's like, look, there's no excuse now. Yes, you can do it because you already did it.
It's on TrueFlow.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah,
TrueFlow at Instagram.
it's on Instagram. You already have that. You know, there's a lot of overthinking because
It's too much overthinking.
So-
it's too much overthinking.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I need to get this, I need to get that, and I'm like, no, you don't. I know what you're doing, and you're putting off the fact that you need to do it because you think you're not ready.
It's like with my painting and my drawing. I'm like, well,
Painting and drawing.
You're like, I'll get back to
You know
that.
how to paint and draw?
yeah. I just portraits, man.
Well,
That was
Abraham,
my
you
thing.
gotta look at it
But-
like this.
But my thing is,
For real?
I'm always like this. This is my problem. Is I'm like, well, if I want to do this, I got to get this, and I got to get this, and I got to get this, and then I can't start until I got this. And then what if I need this? But you know,
It's
when
all that overthinking.
it's constant, and I can't get out of my head. You know, it's so fucked up.
Yeah.
So, Abraham, I'm
Yes,
going to
ma'am.
tell you, from all the guests we've had recently, what have they all said? They've all started their hobbies.
These are all my friends too, right?
We've had, even the businesses we've had.
Yeah.
They've all went both feet
2
in.
feet in.
Exactly.
But that's the problem though. That's where it is. It's the jumping. The jump into
You're
something.
right there at
Are
the
you
ledge,
afraid or
but you
what?
need to
Yes.
go in.
Yeah.
Jump, nigga. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. You jump.
All right.
That's all-
And what did they say?
Listen,
Okay, so-
listen, you jump. That's all the effort
So-
you need.
so
God got you after
I'm in
that.
this weird space right now because I'm like, I have all of my major shit almost paid off.
Nigga, God got you after that.
So it's like, can I just pay this stuff off and then do whatever the fuck I want?
No.
Man,
That's
No.
kind of where I'm at.
Guess
right
where
now.
you're at, but you know what you're gonna do? As soon as it's all paid off and it's all right, now it's feet to the fire. Well, maybe I need another ride just in
I'm
case
scared
something
ass.
happens.
I need that RSC.
Yeah.
I need
That
that.
That already
I need the extra
Yeah.
trick. Nah, hey,
You
look,
have
man.
to jump. Fuck, you have
Bro,
to jump. Just do it.
Hey, man, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I
Everybody,
was scared to move out of town with just me and my kids.
That's a
scary
hell of a
stuff.
thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look, hold on. I had my own house, bro. I had my own house. I done been paying on that shit like 11 years or 10 years. I don't know.
That one in
10 years.
Pauline?
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
remember,
remember
that,
that
shit?
one. Yeah.
I was scared to move all the way to Austin, start brand new, let go of this, bro. I let go of everything, dog.
Yeah.
I even when I say let go, I sold furniture, bedrooms, everything
Oh yeah.
to start brand new in a whole nother city. I don't know nobody in nothing. I just whatever. And it was me and my kids, dog. And I said, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? I said, God, you got me. I left my everything in God's hands, bro. Straight up. And the worst that could happen to me, I already know. I'm still gonna get money over here.
Yep.
And that's it. I'm still good over here. What's the worst? That's the worst? Okay, cool. I'm still living good. I took that leap of faith and I went. And like I said, I ain't never turned back, bro.
No.
And God's made a way somehow, some way to, I've been there 6 years. I'm living in a white ass neighborhood, bro. and it's crazy, bro, and it feels good. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to worry about shit.
How white of a
if
neighborhood?
If it ain't meant to be, it ain't meant to be, huh?
How white of a neighborhood?
The
Cash.
blood,
You notice your garbage
the-
cans are still outside
like-
by the curb.
No, like like the Bluffs type of neighborhood.
Oh shit! Okay.
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 So it's pretty,
Okay,
It's pretty,
okay.
We got
What's
HOA.
up, partner?
Hey, we got HOA and everything over there.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So
Cash, we noticed your garage door was
Hey,
open
man.
for more than 20 minutes.
motherfucker. Hey, look, I got a 26-foot box truck, bro. I can't even park that bitch. I got a big old driveway, long, bro.
Uh-huh.
It fits like 8 cars, bro. Right, and so I parked my 26-foot box truck in that. They call HOA on me, bro.
Oh,
I can't
motherfuckers!
She fucking bitch. It was my neighbor. I was like, "You fucking bitch." I hope you die. But no, I really don't. No, it's the devil. It's the devil. It's the devil. Hey, it's the devil working in me.
Carrying that bitch is the devil.
goddamn, fucking bitch.
He meant kill her with kindness.
Yeah. Look, kindness, yeah. But anyways, nah, man. So anyways, my truck's at actually over there at the owner of the barbershop.
Okay.
It's at his dad's. They live next to each other, so I pay property over there to keep my box truck over there. And but nah, man, I came from. It's been 6 years, like I said. It's been a minute, and went through a little bit crazy neighborhoods to get to where I need to be because my background's really fucked up.
Makes it harder. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't want no violent motherfucker, no whatever else type of shit. And
They don't want no San Angelo motherfucker. That's the problem. Oh, you
you
from
know
San
what I'm
Angelo?
saying, baby? Nah, but she gave me a chance, bro, and I'm in a really good neighborhood, and it's really nice everywhere. I cut my grass every week type shit. I just make everything look presentable. Everything, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love it, bro. My kids go out freely. There's no dolphins walking around that bitch or none like that. So, you want to live better, you got to act better and keep yourself better type
Absolutely,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's what I try to do, bro. I'm just being blessed, bro. I don't take nothing for granted. I take all praise and God and thanks to Jesus, Lord. And if it wasn't for him, you know me, Ham. I'm active in the streets, bro. So that shit be kind of crazy for a
Right.
nigga like me. And I slowed down my road, man, in life. Life hit me a totally different way, man, that slowed me down, but appreciate life and help me to show my kids a different way, a better way.
Yeah.
I guess you could say, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't have it no other way, bro. Yeah, it's been kind of rough, hard, whatever the fuck, but I take it day by day and I just leave it in his hands, and whatever's meant to be is meant to be, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking A.
I actually saved a couple of people from drowning, like literally drowning, not no bullshit drowning, like or whatever the fuck, like some, it's my life or your life type shit, and I'm gonna help you type. And we, my sister was one of them to help me through it, and we saved somebody, bro. I did a lot of bad in my life, and I'm just trying to equal that out with some good.
That's right.
In life, and my heart's in the good direction, bro. So I just try to make everything better, bro. I don't want my kids to do or go through nothing that I went through.
Yeah.
Try to show them better, and definitely, bro, man, just life is hard, but you gotta show them how to get through it.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly, man.
And it's just hard out here, man.
Yeah.
These days.
Hey guys, if there's anything you got to learn, is learn that you can do better and just fucking chingale 2 feet in, and when you're at the bottom, the only fucking way out. The
Up,
only
baby.
direction is up.
It's up.
Is
Yeah.
up.
No,
you fall,
straight- hey,
you
you
get
know
back
what?
up, you keep going.
No, you straight up.
Cash, thank you for coming on, man. I know it was a drive from Austin.
Yes. Man,
Hey,
thank
yeah.
you. Yeah, we've been working on this for a minute, man. Thank
Yeah,
you so
thank-
much.
yeah.
Hey,
Thank you
I
for doing
appreciate
this.
y'all. Shit, I'm willing to do whenever.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Hell
man.
yeah.
So, guys, hey, thank you for listening. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook and
Shout out to what
Instagram.
it do.
Spotify,
You know what I'm saying?
YouTube.
Spotify, YouTube.
Y'all in Austin, holler at me. I'm at Platinum Fades, Austin, Texas. You can find me on IG, Cashola _hustling _cuts with a K. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to work on the
Austin,
mobile
everybody.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
On the mobile episode.
Get that mobile going.
Hell yeah. All right. Cash, thank you for coming on, man. And guys, we'll see you on the next one.
Yes, sir.
What it
Hell
do,
yeah.
baby?
What it
What
do?
it do, baby?